I turn to the Lord above. How could your children be such blindness, void of love? Look what they did to me. They can't try to erase us. 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 Can you see me as a soul instead of identity? How wicked to be controlled by such harmless entities. How could you turn youth away? Some flowers are born quite gay. We are different in many ways, but all the children bleed the same. They can't try to erase us. 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 Test, test. Can you guys hear me now? Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, I think you guys can hear me. Test, test. Test, test. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, I think you guys can hear me. Oh man. Oh man. Just trying to make sure it's not gonna have, no, just trying to make sure it's not gonna do the stupid freaking audio thingy where it goes all apeshit on the audio lag. So let's read chat here before we get into it. Let's see. Okay, Tradcast Arts and Tatiana, they were all talking about the hospital incident earlier where Tatiana got rushed to the hospital. Same day she went to the hospital, I injured myself too, but Tatiana didn't really injure themselves. You know, they... Yeah, it's crazy. They have to, take iron pills. Dang. Yeah, that sounds like the hospital. The craziest thing that I've heard is when people got surgery for a problem they didn't have. So when I've heard stories like that, I'm just like, oh, man. I could not imagine getting surgery for an issue I don't have. And, yeah. What? Anyways. Hold on. Let's pull up a Roblox first. Anyways, without further... Let me listen to stream to make sure the audio is not all crazy. Okay, hold on. Test. Try to make sure that we're not going past the microphone limits. Because I think we're going past the microphone limits here. Okay. I think our microphone limits are finally kosher. Anyways, without further ado, what the fuck is up, everybody? It is 10 till math because we are on crack and cocaine. Cocaine, drugs. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. We're not on drugs. And it's been a while. I know you guys are ready for it. I'm ready for it. Where's all my lovely, beautiful people in chat? Where's all my lovely, beautiful people? My lovely, beautiful people that are in chat. Say hi. Say something. Show me that you are alive. But what the fuck is up, everybody? We're gonna do some Roblox today. Okay. So let's see what's going on. TTC's like, hold on, I can't handle all of this, Tin. What the fuck are you doing, Tin? You okay? What do you mean you got a new AVI? What do you mean? Oh, are you talking? Yeah. Tell me what you mean by you got a new AVI. What do you mean by new AVI? Anyways. Here's what we'll do. Let me pull up a wheel, and this is what we're going to do. So, I don't know if you've seen the streams before, but anytime we do Roblox, we do a wheel of names of games we are going to play. And whichever game the wheel chooses, we will play that game. So anybody that has some games that they want to do tonight, we're going to do every game that's on the wheel. But you guys got to give me ideas. What games do you guys want to do tonight? What games do you want to do, TTC? What games do you want to do, Michelle? What games do you guys want to do, Tatiana? What games does everybody want to do? The spider game. I'm not sure what this... Oh, okay, I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the exact name, but I'm just going to put the Hold on. If I can even find the letter P on here. I suck at trying to find P's. Frick. The spider game. Okay, I put that there. Okay, what other games, chat? What other games? Dress to Impress. You guys are predictable with Dress to Impress. Okay, I knew someone was gonna say Dress to Impress. Dress to Impress. Love y'all nonetheless. Okay. Which other games? TTC, do you got any game ideas? The Rat Cheese game. I think you're talking about Rickety Rat. I think that's the game you're talking about. No, TTC, like... Which games you want to do, TTC? Throw in a list of ideas, and we will add it to our Oh, hey, Levi, what you doing, buddy? What you doing? You want to say hi to the camera? No, you just want to be by my side. That's okay, buddy. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here. I'll take care. It's okay. Anyways, what games you guys want to do? I know you have some ideas, TTC. Okay. Murder Mystery 2. I got y'all. Murder Mystery 2. We'll throw that in the mix. Here, let me add a game in. Let me look and see what we got here on Roblox, and I'll add a game in myself. Let's see. No, I know one we should do again, and it was funny last time we did it. We done Total Drama Island last time. So, I think it was like, what, 2 streams ago, we did the Total Drama Island game. And basically, it was me, it was Frank, it was Tatiana, and there was some girl that was going in there trying to bully everybody. And you best believe your boy Tin was like, oh, no, we're not about to let this girl just go around bullying everybody. So, I went in, and I was throwing some shade at that girl because she was throwing shade at everybody. Let's just say I got banned from Roblox for a day. TTC says, I can do just about anything. I'm pretty new to this. Yeah, but do you have any game suggestions, TTC? Any new game, like any game suggestions, so we can add it to our list? But the freaking Total Drama Island game, man, I remember, man. It was good, but God. No, I got a game you guys gotta play. 100 players versus 1 gorilla. I am goated at that. I'm goated at being the gorilla. I'm gonna add it to the list. Hold on. Versus 1 gorilla. That's all gorilla sound. My dog's looking at me like crazy. Oh, okay. So for some of y'all that were there when I was riding my e-bike earlier, like during the daytime, I was on one of the back roads over here, and a dog literally saw me riding on the e-bike and started chasing me. And then there was another dog that saw me on the e-bike and started chasing me as well. I was like, what the fuck? What's up? Musical! Musical! Plants vs. Zombies, Crazy Dave there for a second. What's up? Musical. Okay, anyways, what's up, Musical Move? I calmed down for a second there. Tatiana says, that's scary. Well, when you were saying what you were saying the other day, Tatiana, yesterday about, you getting lightheaded and stuff like that, I kind of thought that low iron probably could have been a possibility, because I know when I was like super underweight, I did end up having low iron and crap like that too. 2 years ago, when I went and I got a blood test done, they found low iron in my system, so that was another thing. So I feel you on that, Tatiana. TTC's like, grow a garden or back rooms. Okay, TTC has some good ones. Grow a garden. I can fuck with some grow a garden. It's funny because I think earlier on live, I can't remember if it's last night or, I don't know, there's been a lot that's happened in the last 24 hours. But I was showing off, part of my garden and stuff. It's been coming along good so far. But yeah, Musical Moves getting their ratties. They're getting their ratties. I hope you name one of them Frank Iero, because Frank Iero is the Rat King. If you know, you know. I know you know. Musical Move. You have that Gerard profile photo. That's a profile photo of Gerard from the Revenge era. I think right around the I'm Not Okay music video era. Because they had like a whole photo shoot, and there was magazine photos of it and everything. And it was something. I know you know, Musical Move. Oh, Musical Move! You dyeing your hair? What you doing? So, we got our game selected here, and I'm going to pull up the wheel. Now, hold on, let's see. Yeah, I still haven't seen the... Yeah, exactly, Charlie Morningstar. Exactly, Michelle, exactly. So, let's pull this up. So, what we're going to do, TTC, because I don't know if you've ever done this with us before. Well, since this is your first time, yeah, you've never done this before. Basically, this is a list that you see right here on screen of all of our Roblox games. And
every game that we added to the list, we're going to play every game tonight on stream. So what we do is we are at the mercy of the wheel. We let the wheel, the magical, wonderful, colorful, amazing, outstanding, majestic, beautiful, sexy ass fucking wheel, choose which game we are going to play. So yes, we are at the mercy of the will, just like we are at the mercy of God. Anyways. When I click the button, the will is going to choose what game we play. And once it chooses that game, we are going to remove it off the list, and we're going to play the game. So, pretty simple process. I'm going to reach out a little bit more before we get into this. Okay, putting product in your hair. Good. I haven't used conditioner in a minute, so my hair is pretty friggin' dry. Plus, my hair's been getting wet all day because I've been outside just riding my e-bike and stuff. So, yeah, I could see them getting banned, Charlie. I could see them getting banned. Okay, so on the count of 3, we're gonna click the wheel. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. What are we gonna get? It's choosing. It's a choose on. Total Drama Island as the first one. Dang, okay. Not bad. That's not a bad choice. TTC, since we're around the same age bracket, TTC, have you ever seen a show on Cartoon Network growing up called Total Drama Island? Let me know in chat, TCC. Let me know in chat. Because if you've ever seen the cartoon back in the 2000s, TTC, the Total Drama Island cartoon, this is basically it's literally exactly like the show. So it's the same concept, but Roblox edition. So, yeah. So just gonna give you a heads up. I'm gonna read chat here. TTC says they've never seen it. Okay. Basically, and I'll explain the premise. Total Drama Island was basically a reality TV show. It was a reality TV show that was made as a cartoon, right? So yeah, reality TV, but it's a cartoon. And it's basically players on an island and they're competing in teams and players get voted off and all that stuff. And the last player remaining wins money! Of course, WWE is the shit. WWE is the shit. Me and one of my coworkers, we talk about WWE a lot. We talk about the deep cuts of WWE. We talk about the history that Vince McMahon would not want to talk about. We talk about all the good WWE stuff at work. Like, we talked about the Owen Hart incident the other day. Yeah, the Owen Hart incident was... I know, Tatiana, I know. I'm sorry, Tatiana. That does gotta suck, having to be a... Yeah, just... Hopefully that's not the case. So, what we'll do is we're going to join the game, and all you have to do, Tatiana, is, not Tatiana, TTC, is because you're probably like, well, how do I join you? So, let me turn on the volume on my PC here. All you got to do is on your Roblox screen, right? Click home, and it'll show your friends that are online. And you just gotta click the 2011 Roblox user, and you just gotta click join. That's all you gotta do. But make sure you accept my friend request first, because if you don't accept my friend request, it's not gonna let you join. So make sure you accept my friend request first. Okay, hold on. Let me put it back on Roblox. So, everybody that's watching stream, I am going to show TTC how to join. So you guys are going to see me leave the game for a minute, but I'm going to rejoin the server. So, I love Nikita, give me a moment. Let me leave the server so I can show TTC how to do this. Just stay in the server and I'll rejoin. So, right here on your screen, you go and click home. You even do it on mobile, right? Now, normally, if you scroll up, it shows all of your friends that are online. What you do is you click on one of your friends and you click join. I think you figured it out. Oh, it's Trapper 17. Okay. So, let me make sure we're all here. Let me look at the server list here because it has everybody. Okay, it shows. Hold on. It shows. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. There you are. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Is everybody ready? Oh, the guy's joining us. The guy's joining us.
Bro, where's the freaking
Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready?
If I don't see Tento Death, I'm
When
gonna
everybody's
crash
ready,
out.
this is what we're gonna do. We'll go over here when everybody's ready. We'll step in that circle.
I'm about to crash out.
So let me read chat and we'll see if everybody's ready right now.
Someone says don't crash out. No, I am literally about to crash out.
Please shut up.
Okay, so if you guys are ready, then
I'm
let's
gonna
jump in.
shout
Let's
out
jump in a circle,
the
everybody.
total-
Let's just jump in a circle. Come on, TTC. Come
Bro.
on, Michelle. Come on, the guy.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, I'm trying to this.
What the?
No, get out, bro.
Tento Death.
Testing.
What's going on? What's going on, the guy? What's up?
I am going to literally.
Oh. Okay, so you'll see how this goes, TTC. You'll see how this goes. It's not that bad. It's a pretty easy game.
Someone says 24K. Ooh, 4K.
Hello. Oh my god.
Someone says caught you in 4K
I don't.
saying the N-word.
Who's getting caught
I am
in 4K
picking
saying
four.
the N-word, the guy? Crazy. But on this part, you just choose your character.
Someone says
And then it shows.
say the N-word. I'm not.
Be quiet. You 5-year-old. Stop.
Dang! Yo! Okay, so let me see.
Someone says caught in 4K.
So TTC's there.
Smoking
Michelle right
cigarettes.
here. The guy
Y'all better not team, and I'm not playing.
not.
Why am I bald? I think because the game doesn't. I know some Roblox games don't support certain Roblox avatar feature, so I think that's the issue, TTC.
Wait.
Oh, you're good, Tatiana. You are good. Take your time, Tat. Take your time. Yeah, I know how that low iron is. Low iron freaking sucks because then you really feel like lightheaded and about to pass out. I've been there. That happened to me when I was working at Amazon, dude. That is not something you want to deal with. So, I'm the character Dustin. Who are you guys, chat? Who are you guys? Who did y'all choose? Who did y'all choose? That's me, Dustin. But who did y'all choose? Who did y'all choose in chat? Well, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this, TTC. Yeah, we're basically campers in a fake reality TV show thing, and we compete in challenges, and we vote people off. But first challenge, I guess. Dodgeball. Woo, let's do this. Dodgeball. Woo.
Oh my.
Woo. Frick! I got out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. L. Big L. Big L there. That was a bit. I have pots. I'll pass out a lot. Oh! Oh! I misread that so bad, Musical Moop. I thought you were talking about pots as in weed. I was like, what? Musical Moop? What? I don't know what pots is, Musical Moop. But explain to me, educate me, so I can learn something new today. It's okay, Tatiana. It's okay. It's
Oh my
okay.
god.
Aw. Who said
I
that?
killed someone before I died, so like, yeah, keep me on the team.
Yeah, I'm not sure who is who here, so I guess we're just gonna go based on this. Oh, okay, that was weird. That was weird. Yeah, I didn't die first. I was one of the last people to die. Hold on. They can't hear me. They can't hear me. There you go. Uh-oh. Who's Jin? Is that you, TTC? I really wonder which character TTC is.
Y'all better not be ghetto.
Ooh, your red blood count is 3.74, but it makes you crave a lot of salt musical move? What? What? Yeah, I don't know who we're all voting. I decided to just vote, Blair over here. I'm just voting out Blair. Wait a second, my mic's on. I'm pretty sure they can hear me. Oh, no! No! They can hear me! No! Oh, man. Yeah, they can probably hear me. They can probably hear me. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Wait a second. I haven't got a marshmallow yet. Hey, okay, we are safe. We are safe. GG's, though. Okay. So, yeah, the hospital pretty much... Well, this is the real question. What did they lie about, Tatiana? What did they lie about? Well, what did they lie to you about, necessarily? Dang, Ava got eliminated?
Lana Del Rey.
Someone whispered Lana Del Rey just now. What the heck? Who whispered Lana Del Rey?
Chaperone.
Lady Gaga. Someone's just whispering pop star names at this point.
RuPaul.
What the heck? Oh,
Where the hell do we even vote
got
off?
voted out. Oh, Michelle. No, they got Michelle. I see what you're saying, Tatiana. They said that everything was fine, but it wasn't actually fine. Dang. Okay, that makes sense. Dang, that is crazy, though. That is crazy. Okay, here we go. I hate this challenge. I hate this one so much. If you're not careful on this one, it is an automatic L. Yep, exactly. It is so hard.
Oh my god, I lagged.
See, look at that. I landed on the freaking tire thingy, but I still took an L. Well, like, what the hell? Oh my god.
I made it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, come on now. Oh! 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 We did it! We did it, Gengi! We did it! Woo! Woo! We did it, Gengi! Woo! Woo!
Hey, what's that?
Woo! Zendaya would be proud of me. Zendaya would be proud of me. Zendaya would be so proud of me. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Let's go!
Zendaya hat theory.
Oh. Woo! GG's! Goated! 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 Whoa! 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 Alright, let me chill, y'all. Take your medicine, musical move. Take your medicine, musical move. Take your medicine, musical move. I'm hoping, chat. But yeah, I know what you mean, chat. Because I have low blood sugar issues. My low blood sugar issues, this is what's crazy. My low blood sugar and iron issues came when, I was super underweight. And so, if I don't have sugar here and there... Yeah, like when I got like super underweight, like really underweight, from body dysmorphia and eating disorders, like I would literally like pass out, and yeah, working on machinery at work at Amazon at that time, and then passing out, yeah, that was like a no-no. So I know the feeling. I know how it mentally makes you feel up here, and how sluggish it makes you feel. Yeah. It's okay, Tatiana. It's okay. Even if you're overweight, you can still have, low blood sugar and stuff like that. It's okay, Tatiana. It's okay. Oh dang, Roblox has detected that I am saying no things. Well, this is the thing, and this is what I've talked about on my YouTube channel, Tap. Because I used to weigh almost 300 pounds, right? When I finally started losing some weight, right? Like I talked about on my YouTube channel, when I finally started... Welcome back, Musical Moop! When I finally started losing weight, and this is where the body dysmorphia came in. I would look at myself in the mirror every day, right? So I couldn't tell that I was losing weight. And even, like, you know, I was lifting weights and everything, doing core exercises, doing planks. Even... Yeah! You know it! You know it! It's Green Day! I don't want to be an American idiot! Yeah, anyways, even when, you know, I got so used to seeing myself in the mirror every day, Tatiana, where, you know, I wasn't, like, I just didn't see the change on my body. And then even when I finally, like, started to notice, you know, I was slowly losing weight, when I finally started to notice, because I had to look at photos of myself, I would, like, this is the thing. It didn't matter how much core exercises I did, didn't matter how I changed my diet routine or anything at that time. I just couldn't gain abs. So even though I was like skinny and like muscled up and like lean looking and stuff, I just couldn't, you know, I just couldn't get a core going. I couldn't get abs going. I couldn't get my love handles going. So then it made me feel even more insecure.
Heather, this is why your wig's lifting. Don't even talk to me like that, you fat bitch.
So
Girl, you will get torn down. Don't
so
talk
then I
to
would
me.
go out of my way to, you know, try to really push hard, and eventually, let's just say body dysmorphia kicked in really hard to where, like, you could see my bones and everything, you could see my rib cage and everything, and I still felt like I wasn't, you know, fit enough. I still felt like I wasn't skinny enough. There was a rough time for me. That was a really rough time for me.
I don't know who you was thinking you was talking to, but I don't play with me, girl. Boy, don't play with me, boy.
Okay, Treadcast Arch says, "Hey Tin, did you get
The
the
freak.
fan love link? I got an email for it. I got an email
Are
for
you
it.
in this lake
Fatcast,
now?
it's just I've been busy all week.
What
so
you
I haven't
say?
checked it out.
Cause your breath stink. I heard you say something. I smelled
Baby,
it.
I can smell your
No,
pits
I
from
saw it
here.
myself.
Please
Yeah,
back
Green
up.
Day is the
Girl,
shit.
with them ugly Sheen outfit on. That ugly shoes. You're ugly.
Girl,
Shut up.
this is why you're wearing moss
They're
green
going
cargo
off
pants and
and
twin
getting
socks.
Girl, soda
fun.
pop, you better stop talking to me before I drop you.
Oh,
Do it. Do it, man.
oh, the sass. Oh,
Watch
oh,
this.
oh. Hold on. What they doing? They about to fight? They about to fight? No.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Ooh. This getting good. Dude, they're just staring each other down. What the hell? What the hell? The sass there was crazy. Holy shit. I was not expecting to see that on Roblox tonight. Charlie Morning, well, yeah. They're asking me, why am I just now seeing, Michelle's asking, why am I just now seeing your post? That's because my post, YouTube knows my post is naughty, and YouTube doesn't like my post right now, so YouTube is really trying to restrict the hell out of me. But it's okay, Tatiana, you know, don't feel bad about me, you know, don't feel bad about yourself, right? Like, I've already moved on from that, and I had to accept in my body. I had to accept all the curves and the squish of my body. Even though, you know, I'd be skinny up here and skinny on my arms. Those love handles are permanent, man. Those handles are permanent, baby. I tried everything. Like, even when I got down to 140, I still had the love handles. And 140 for my height was very underweight. So the love handles are permanent. The stretch marks on my stomach, that's permanent. They're never going to go away. I mean, I think there's creams I can use, but I'd rather not. Those stretch marks are a part of me, so I'd rather just keep them. Don't want to get rid of them. They're cool. It's the imperfections that make you who you are. Oh, you're good. You're good. Take care. Have a good night, Tradcast Arts. I'm listening to Surfy Spooks by the Ghostly Ones. And I see that little tongue emoji you put in there, Musical Move. Ooh. The Michelle says, my GF might pop in here and there since she's back at her friend's house, so she'll come. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, Charlie Morningstar. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see here. I can't believe they were just going off there for a second. That was crazy. I thought we were about to see a fight go down. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Are we going to win TDI? I think there's only one time that I actually won TDI, man. There was one time where, like, me and my little cousin were playing, and me and my little cousin, you know, we were winning, but there was a girl group where, because they were all friends, they all just voted us out. Even though me and my cousin won for the team, our team still lost, but the girls all voted us out, and we were like, what the hell? But we were the ones winning. We were holding the team together. Like, what the fuck? This is several years ago, so I'm just like, here we are, Dustin. I like how he has a freaking tongue piercing here. In fact, he has a tongue piercing. In fact, Roblox would even allow that on the avatars. I'm like, well, I guess that's just how Roblox is these days. Is that a spiked collar he's wearing? He's wearing a spiked collar. Fuck. Purge, let's play Math Mania. We're doing math in Roblox? What the fuck? 53 minus 12. 41. 79. 79. Trying to enter that crap. 34 minus 86. Hold on. I'm trying to do some quick maths. We'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 50. Negative 54. Okay. Negative 60. Oh, fuck. Fuck. How is it not negative 60? Yeah, it has to be negative 60, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it has to be negative 60. Unless there's something I'm not understanding here. I'm just gonna put 0. 34 minus 86, okay. We're gonna pull out our calculator for this. That's weird. Negative 60. Fuck, is my Roblox crashing? Negative 52, what the fuck? I thought it'd be negative 60. Okay, apparently I'm dumb. Apparently I'm stupid, I can't do basic maths. Okay, 41, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck! I'm the last one, I'm eliminated. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, man. Oh, I wasn't the last. What? Okay, I thought it'd be the last one there. Math isn't my forte. When it comes to history, though, you can sign me up all day, baby. It's okay, TTC, it's okay. Okay, let's read here. I know, musical move. Do your self-care, musical one. Or take one of those Flintstone tablets. I know how you feel about the Flintstone tablets. I bet you take like a whole handful, crush it up with a little guacamole freaking crap. Yeah, guacamole grinder. And I bet you just fucking put it in a protein shake and just... How does it feel? How does it feel to be the brand ambassador of Flintstones musical move? How does it feel? How does it feel? Dang, I'm seeing some PDA going on in the chat here. You guys! It's okay, TTC, it's okay. It's okay. We'll go to the next game soon. Oh, crap. Oh, you know my ass is gonna get voted out. You know we're gonna get voted out. Oh, man. We're gonna get voted out. Yeah, I see that PDA. You guys being all lovey-dovey in the chat. Don't you guys lie. Don't you all lie. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You guys want to get a little lovey-dovey in the chat? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Musical Moops says feels great. Musical Moops says they constantly feel high taking those gummies. They feel. Oh, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how one of those Flintstones. This is how the Flintstone gummy makes 10 till death feel. So, POV, you are the Flintstone gummy. Yes, you watching the stream. POV, you are the Flintstone gummy. So I'm gonna eat you. Come here, you little gummy. Ah, Cindy! Oh! That's how one of those gummies make me feel. I doubt YouTube's gonna ban you guys. I feel like if you do it on Roblox, Roblox might ban you guys, but YouTube's not gonna ban you guys. YouTube's not gonna ban you guys. Trust me, I've already got banned from YouTube on my old account. I know the limits that YouTube's willing to go, that you can push YouTube to. Like, you can really push YouTube to the limits if you know what you're doing. Oh, heck, who do we vote out on here? I'm just gonna vote Brianna over here. I know they're all gonna vote me. I was the first one to take an L. First one to take an L, so. Oh, man, I know I'm gonna get voted out. Oh, blast. We're gonna get voted out, TTC. We're gonna get voted out, TTC. The last survivor of the streamer. Whoa! Oh! Oh! I did not get. Oh shit! Okay, so we didn't get voted out. That's actually Wow! Shocked. Wow! We're voting out Dizzy. What? Wow! I thought. Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess I cannot predict these elections. Okay. Okay, that was very wow. Wow. You okay, Tatiana? Yeah, YouTube is pretty strict. But at this point I'm just like, screw it. YouTube, this is if we get banned for our music video, then well, we're going to test the limits of strictness. Musical Moops, so next month we're going to have a music video come out, and we're really going to push the limit on nudity in that music video. So we're gonna see how far we can push that music video without getting banned on YouTube. What are you mad for? It's Rapper17. But yeah, they've become a little too strict. It's like when I got banned for a week on YouTube because I tried showing people how to, you know, I was trying to show people how to figure out what's it called. Oh fuck, I think I fucked up the. Yep, I fucked up already. But I got banned for a week because I was showing people how to download music instrumentals to do cover songs and shit. How do you like that? Oh no, I'm gonna get voted out. I'm gonna get voted out. Come on, chat. Come on, chat, please. I'm just kidding. That's sexist as fuck. Anyways, Jeff, I just want you to know, I will give you the Club 3000 right now here on top of this tree. If you don't vote me out, if you don't vote me out, I will give you the Club 3000 right here on top of this tree. And we can just keep it between me and you, Jeff. Just between me and you. So let's see if Jeff decides about Brianna. We're gonna vote out Brianna. This is the kind of okay. Lassie, chill, you stay. Read chat. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Is everything okay? Everything okay? Can you guys hear me now? Is everything okay? Okay. Test, test. How about now? Can you guys hear me? Is everything okay? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. I don't think YouTube liked what I was saying there. So, okay. Doing another test. Test, 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 test. Woo! Woo! Testing out the loudness there. Doing another test. Test, 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 test. Woo! Woo! Testing out the loudness there. I don't know what happened, to be honest with y'all. Test number 2. I don't know what happened, to be honest with y'all. Test number 2. Can you guys hear me? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Test, test again. Test, test again. Can you guys hear me? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Test, test again. Test, test again. Okay, my bad. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. I know the audio got all, but my bad. I'm sorry that I ear raped you guys. I'm sorry I ear raped you guys. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the audio. I don't think the audio liked the fact that I was talking about giving the Gluck Gluck 2000 Jeff over there. If I get a marshmallow, I am going to flip my shit. Oh, fuck me in the ass and call me Obama. Fuck. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck, fucking fuck, man. Fuck! 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 No! 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 Yo! Yo! Her ass was just dancing on me! She was dancing on me! I'm gonna slap Jeff's cheeks. Crazy, Justice! Crazy! Yo! Crazy! Crazy! Who's Justice? Who's this Justice person? Who's Justice over here? Crazy! Yo! Is Justice one of my own people watching? I'm thinking Justice is one of our own people watching. I know. I got you. What the fuck, man? Justice over here. Okay, let's see who wins. It's okay. We came close. This is the closest we've come in a while. Jeff, get your ass up! Jeff! Oh my god, Jeff! Holy shit, Jeff! Damn, Jeff! And Justice over here doing a gay yaoi fantasization of Jeff. Literally! Oh? Yeah, Justice over here, you know, fucking mad crushing on Jeff. Jeff keeps getting hit by the thing. Jeff, how are you fucking up that bad, Jeff? Oh my god, man. I don't think nobody's gonna win here. I don't think no one's gonna win here. I know, Tatiana, I know. Miracles don't happen. Here in the real world, miracles don't happen. This is not a Disney Channel movie. We didn't make a miracle happen this time. I know, everybody. I'm sorry, everybody. Tintle Death took a mad L there. Mad L. Jeff, we put money on you. Jeff, we put money on you, man. Jeff. I know, Jeff. Wait, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna kiss? Oh! Oh! Yo! Justice said he's gonna slap Jeff's cheeks. Crazy! What? They got a raunchy there. I guess we'll get ready to go into the next game. We'll pull up our Wheel of Names, but that was raunchy there. That was very raunchy. Okay. Let me switch this over to the wheel, and I'll reach out here. Wow, this is interesting. I know, ayo indeed. Anyways, we'll go and we'll look back at our list. So, these are the games that are on the list right now. We got the Spider game. We got Dress to Impress. Murder Mystery 2, 100 players versus 1 gorilla, and a classic brought to us by TTC. A simple game. This is how you know TTC is a person of culture. Grow a Garden is the last one on the list. So let's spin the wheel and let's see what we get. On the count of 3, 1, 2. I like how we were just hyping up Grow a Garden. Grow a Garden is the winner! Grow a Garden is the next game we're gonna play, everybody. I know some of you guys are like, no! Dress to Impress! No! 10! That's how some of you guys are like about Dress to Impress. I've never played Grow a Garden, but I have heard about it. I have heard a lot about it. So, let me pull up the game and we'll get into it. Charlie Morningstar's like, I already started growing a garden. Okay, I guess we'll join Charlie. Yeah, I guess we'll join Michelle over here. It should just automatically put me in the game with you guys, I think. Damn, what are the odds there? Grow a Garden. Holy shit! The amount of shekels Michelle has over here. The person who has 17.1 million shekels. The fact that money in this game is called shekels on some biblical stuff. Like, we're really calling money shekels. Like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't the Bible, man. Like, what? Okay, I guess. I mean, first time playing the game, so we'll see what we got in stock. We're gonna start with our carrot. We're gonna go to our plot of land. So, I think we just Oh. Oh! We just... Oh! Oh! No. Did... Wait, grab a carrot! Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. I wasn't like, yeah, they're gonna have us go through some bullshit to grow a damn carrot. So, I guess we sell our carrot? Me hit E. Yeah, I got a carrot. Number 1. I want to sell my inventory. Hey, okay, so... I think I see how this goes. So, if I'm looking at this right, we get seed, plant seed, collect carrots, sell seed, get more seed. I can dig this. I can dig this. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, so we got 3 carrots here. Oh my god. Everyone's just zooming all around here. Crate? Yeah, who the what the fuck? They got the what the fuck? Someone got a whole... That's not even a garden at that point. That's... And it's Olivia Rodrigo over there! I see you, Olivia. I see you. You can't hide. You can't hide. Okay, now we'll just wait for our plants to grow. Let's re-chat here. Oh, Musical Moob says they want to join here. I'll put... Here. I'll put my username. I'll put my username in, I'll put my username in chat. So, 2011, Roblox. I think you actually have me added, Musical Moob. But, that's my username in chat. So I pinned the comment. So if you want to join, come and join. Come and join. It's okay though, Musical Moob. Come join us. Let's plant a garden. Let's all, you know, chill out a bit. I just cannot believe we literally have carrots growing. This is crazy. On Roblox. On Roblox. So... Me? She's talking to me? Is Olivia Rodrigo over here talking to me? Okay, let's go sell our plants. Oh, you can just teleport over there. That's crazy. Want to sell all. So we'll take our, buy from Farmer Joe over here. We're just going to call him Farmer Joe. Farmer Joe. Not to be confused with Joe Biden, of course, but just Farmer Joe. Just Farmer Joe. Then we'll go back over here. 375 Robux to grow all, though. That's crazy. That is a crazy price. I like how you can just place down carrots anywhere, and then they just magically pop up. Like, I don't understand. If making plants like this was this easy in real life, grown plants, it'd be much better. Like, wait, what the frick? A carrot seed. Okay, that's not bad. See, IRL, right? My only issue with IRL planting, because I have my garden at home, is you have to be consistent on watering. If you're not consistent on watering, man, you are going to... You're going to have a bad time if you're not consistent on watering your plants. And the worst part is when you have a lot of plants, you're spending a lot of time watering your plants. So, because I have a small little elephant water pitcher at home, and that's from one of my exes. They left it with me, and I was like, you know, like, I'm going to tell you guys a good story, and this is wholesome. A lot of people, you know, their exes leave stuff behind, and they're like, ah, burn, burn, not to be confused with the Tintle Death or TX2 burn song. Not even to be confused with Gerard Way talking about burning people, right? But a lot of people are like, burn this stuff. I can't believe my ex would leave this with me. Blah. Well, my ex, they left a lot of stuff with me, and I never expected to hear from them again, right? So they left some ramen noodles with me. They left like some Switch games with me, and I think they left some other things. But I know that they left a lot of. Get this, they left plants with me, y'all. They left, you know, a elephant watering container. They left some cool plant jars, and you know, stuff like that. And I was like, well, since I got all of these flower pots, and they had some really cool ones. They had a freaking frog flower pot, all these different cool ones. I was like, well, since they left me all of these cool flower pots and stuff, I might as well start a garden. You know, I might as well learn something new. And so I took the flower pots that they left with me, and I started a garden back in 2023. So, you know, I put what my ex left behind to good use. And my garden in 2023 was beautiful. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. And it was the first garden I've ever made. And so, yeah, I mean, it was a good garden. It was a good garden. 2024, I did not have any good luck with my garden. But this year, I told myself, I'm like, okay, we're going to go all out on our garden. So, you know, we've gone all out on our garden so far. So, our garden is doing pretty damn good this year. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. But, now, this is how I'm going to end the story about the ex that left all of the plant stuff with me, right? They even left, well, what's those plants called? A succulent. They left a succulent with me. I kept that succulent alive for like a whole year, and then winter came, and that succulent was not the same. So before I read chat, basically this is what happened. Almost a year passes by. I don't hear from my ex, right? And I'm just like, man, I'm over here living the best life ever in 2023. 2023 was a good year for me, man. It was a good year. You guys just had to be there. There's a video you can watch on my channel from 2023. It's a documentary I made on my channel back in 2023. But that documentary was essentially what my year was like in 2023, right? So a year passes by. I didn't hear from my ex. And we talk again. Out of nowhere. And they ask me, they're like, hey, do you got all of those flower pots and the succulent and the plants that I left behind? And I told them, I was like, yeah. And I told them, I was like, to be honest with you, since I haven't heard from you in so long, I just assumed I was never going to hear from you again. And so I decided to learn how to make a garden, and I used your plants and pots to make my own garden. And they just told me to keep them. So, GG's, I guess. I guess sometimes keeping things, well, you know, keeping things of your exes can be put to good use. So, I mean, it got put to good use for me. So, and I see TTC joined us. TTC joined us. Welcome, TTC. Welcome. We're gonna plant some strawberries now. Now, let's read chat before we go plant our strawberries. Oh, okay, Musical Move says they sent a friend request. Hold on, let me accept your friend request real quick. Let me accept your friend request. Give me a moment, Musical One. Give me a moment, Musical One. Hold on. Sheriff Gerard Way is crazy. I know it, yeah, your username is Sheriff G Way, and that's a reference to the, I think it was during the Black Parade era where, the Black Parade is Dead era where Gerard Way, you know, done the whole, I'm the sheriff of Emo Town. He did look hot as fuck, I can't lie. He did look hot as fuck. TTC says they kicked him out. Oh, hold on, let me see what's going on here. Give me a moment. Oh, you're in the game now. Okay, it shows that you're in the game now. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, accepted your friend request. What's up? It's Rapper17. It's Rapper17. I'm not gonna call you in the middle of stream, man. Just because like, this is the thing. I'm trying to play together with all of us. It's Rapper17. So if you stay here with us, I'll chat with you. But I know you want me to just leave stream and leave everybody, but I'm here to play with all of us. It's Rapper 17. So if you join us, we can chat. If you join us, we can all chat. You have a raised garden, bed full of herbs, IRL, TTC. But yeah, I accepted your friend request, Musical Moop. So. Dang, out of stock. But yeah, like I was saying, I wonder sometimes. I wonder about that ex. I wonder, how they're doing now. I wonder if they're married, because they were a big integral part of my life at that time. I wonder if, they're married, if they have a kid now. I wonder if they've even seen my YouTube channel. I wonder how they're doing, like, all jokes aside. There's another ex I had, and don't know where they are. Never heard from them again. Never heard from them again. But I wonder how they're doing sometimes. That's the thing. Sometimes I think about people from my past, and I'm like, I wonder how they're doing. I'm like, I wonder what they're up to these days. Okay, there we go. Strawberry seeds. Damn, out of stock. We bought all of them. Now we gotta wait for it to go back in stock. I don't know if you guys are the same. If you guys have had exes and you guys are probably like, I wonder what they're doing. Like, the first woman that I ever asked to marry me back when I was 18 years old, I wonder how she's doing, Me and her, we shared friends and we had the same friend group, but I wonder how she's doing sometimes. I wonder if she finally got married or if she finally moved out of her mom's house. I wonder how that's going down. It's the small things. It's the small things. Damn, tomato seed is 800 cents. God. Okay, we'll read chat here. We'll see if anyone's saying anything in chat. Musical Moop says it's full. Sigh. It's okay. It's okay, Musical Moop. Next game probably won't be as full, so next game I think you'll be able to join us. Charlie Morningstar says, my GF just texted me saying she can't join the server. Damn, I know, Charlie Morningstar, I know. All the small things. Truth care, truth brings. I know. Musical Moop over here singing lyrics. I said we'll probably do this server like 10 more minutes and then we'll switch games. That's what I think that we'll do. Yeah, like 10 more minutes and then we'll switch games. Hopefully next server on the next game, it's not gonna be that bad, like in terms of being full and stuff like that. So we'll see. We're gonna collect all of our strawberries here. Which, this is what's crazy, y'all. People think gardening is hard. The only thing that sucks about it, like I said, is the watering part, right? But gardening is really easy, IRL, right? A lot of times, you can go to the store, and this is real. I know some of you guys are like, no, I would never do this. But just know you're going to have some GMO plants. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of times you can go to the store, you can get the seed out of whatever fruit that you bought at the store, and you can just replant it. Like, all jokes aside. I know that you can do that with strawberries. I know one trick that you can do to get your plants to grow faster, where if you cover your plant pot and wrap, it'll germinate really quick. Like, it'll germinate super quick, like in plastic wrap. Don't know how that works, but it's a cool little trick. I know there was a time I wanted to grow tobacco in my yard just to see what that would be like, but apparently you have to get tobacco seeds for that. Like I said, most of the time you can just take a fruit and take the seed out of it and just plant it and, grow fruit. It really is that simple. But with tobacco, you can't really buy tobacco seeds, and you can't really just take nicotine and just put it in a pot. It doesn't work like that. Because nicotine, believe it or not, nicotine, all it is a tobacco fruit that's been, not tobacco fruit, tobacco plant that's been crushed. So, from my understanding, this is how cigarettes are made. You get tobacco seed, you grow tobacco seed, and the tobacco seed comes out looking like a giant leaf. And that giant leaf is nicotine, literally. It's literally nicotine. And what those companies do is they'll take that leaf, they'll crush it, they'll roll it up, and they'll pack it in, you know, a little cigarette wrap, and boom. That's all that really is. But if you guys want to grow lawn weeds, I can show you how to grow lawn weeds. Trust me, you guys don't want to grow lawn weeds. You guys really don't want to grow no lawn weeds. So we'll re-chat here. Musical Moop says, I gotta go in 10 minutes. I'm not even... What happened, Musical Moop? Did you end up getting grounded? You want to know what happened to my, my cousin? My cousin ended up getting grounded like a year ago from Roblox because she got caught trying to... So my little cousin, she tried getting a boyfriend on Roblox, and her mom found out, and her mom was like, nah, this ain't it, no chieflets way, and just like, nah, no more Roblox. You're not dead, a trapper 17. You're staying alive, staying alive. Okay, she gave me a strawberry. I'm gonna give her the strawberry back. Let's see if she accepted my strawberry. Okay, that was weird. We just giving each other strawberries? Okay, I guess. Okay. I guess we're just giving each other strawberries these days. Cool beans, cool beans. There's a thing I want to talk about with y'all here on stream. Because I know we were talking about it the other day, and I saw some of the comments you guys were saying. I know Tatiana said this, I think TTC said this as well, but I know some of you guys were saying you guys don't believe true love exists, or you guys don't believe love exists, right? Now, I know some of you guys are probably like, 10 till death? Really? Are we really about to talk about this? Just hear me out, just hear me out. Now, I remember when I didn't have my first girlfriend until, or my first love interest, like, that wanted me back until the time I was a junior in high school. Every girl I would ask out would reject me. I remember there was one girl I asked out where, because how my school was at the time, was where if they found out that you asked out, because it was a social hierarchy, so if you asked out one of the quote-unquote ugly girls, you would get bullied to fucking hell. So there was one girl I asked out, and that literally, a lot of people didn't know I asked that girl out, but let's just say if that secret got out, people were gonna bully me to hell, which, that was middle school shit, so at the time I was just like, yeah, this is stupid as fuck. Anyways, I got rejected a lot growing up. There's a lot of people that I thought had crushes on me, did not have crushes on me, and I remember, and I used to be in the same boat thinking love doesn't exist, thinking, you know, I'd be single forever, right? And this is basically where things kind of change. So, like, and this is, like, don't get me wrong, I used to be there, y'all. I used to be there. Like, literally, people would literally bully me for how I looked. People would call me Peter Griffin growing up. People would say I look like, I don't know, Beast version of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I remember, you know, my sister would tell me that the girls, like, some of her friends would say that they would never date me because I'm just, you know, I'm a weirdo and I'm a nerd. They would just never date me, and, you know, that'd make me feel like shit, right? I remember one of the most, this shit fucked me up as a kid. When I was in 4th grade, all the girls, they were having a who would you rather date thing, right? At the lunch table. And they were like, who would you rather date of the 2 ugliest guys in class? And they said, who would you rather date of the 2 ugliest guys? 10 till death or 10 till death's friend Jeremy? And when they all chose my friend over me, that shit killed me. But even the fact that they were like the two ugliest guys in our class as a who would you rather date thing, that shit fucked me up, right? And so all the way, even in my freshman year when I got rejected, asking out another girl, you know, for the longest time, I thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, man, love just doesn't exist. I'm gonna be single forever. And you know, because I was bullied for my looks and rejected a lot growing up, even when I got my first fiance, right? When I got my first partner, because my first fiance was the person that, you know, I dated towards the end of my high school years. Even when I was dating them, I felt like if me and them broke up, I'd never find anyone else. I felt like, you know, because that's how society will get you. Society will make you feel like you're ugly. Society will make you feel like nobody wants you. And then when you actually get in a relationship, it'll fuck you up. It'll make you feel like nobody... It'll make you feel that even when you finally found somebody, even when you finally found your one, you'll feel like if, you know, you and that person break up, you'll feel like nobody will want you. So, all of that shit from when I was a teenager and shit really affected me. And when I got in my first actual relationship with my then high school sweetheart, I felt like, you know, if me and them ever broke up, I would never find anyone else again, right? And so, you know, even when I got in a relationship, I still didn't feel like, you know, true love existed and all that shit, right? Because, like I said, you know, all the bullying growing up, all the rejections growing up, all the shit that I heard about, oh, who's the ugliest guy in the class between 10 till F, blah, 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 type of shit, right? So, like I said, even when I got in a relationship, I still felt like true love didn't exist, and it was just pure luck at that point, right? I don't even want to use the word true love. True love is such a stupid term. Let's just say love, right? Let's just say love. I'll re-chat here. What's up, Rayo? Welcome, Rayo. Welcome, Rayo. Okay, Musical Move says, yeah, they've never been allowed to... I haven't seen the short about your ex, but I know one of my subscribers. This is what happened recently. One of my subscribers cheated on their partner, got in a relationship with the guy that they cheated on them with, and then broke up with that guy that they were in a relationship with, and got back with their ex. I was like, what? So I haven't seen that. But what's up, Rayo? So, back to what I was saying about the whole true love thing. So, Tatiana, TTC, you guys are going to want to hear this. And after this, after I say this, we're going to switch games. So, you know, like I said, even when I finally got my first relationship, because of all that bullying and shit from when I was younger, and even I remember even my sister, my older sister, told me I'll be alone forever and nobody will want me. So, you know, I really felt like that for the longest time, right? Even when I was in a relationship, I still felt like nobody actually wanted me. It was just pure love, right? Well, this is the thing. You know, then when I tried dating after me and my ex-fiance, the first person that I was with, me and them, you know, split. Trying to date afterwards was hard because, like, you know, high school, you know, we met in high school, right? But now I'm an adult in the adult world, and there's dating apps and stuff like that. And there's ghosting that exists, which ghosting is pretty fucking normal these days, which ghosting fucking sucks. Ghosting on the dating apps, they make you feel like you're worthless. They make you feel like nobody wants you, right? Tatiana's just giving me strawberries. I don't understand. What's up with the strawberries, Tat? What's up with the strawberries? I don't understand. And don't get me wrong, the dating apps were bullshit, right? The dating apps were bullshit. Even then, when I finally found, like, when I got dates on the... This is the thing, y'all. For those, like, I don't know if Tats used... Yeah, because, yeah, Tats used it before. For some of y'all in chat that have used the dating apps, even then, even when you finally go on a date with someone, you understand that doesn't mean they're going to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your partner. I went on a date with one woman, and she was 10 years older than me, and, you know, we just never became a couple after that, right? So even when you finally go on a date with someone on the dating apps, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to jump into a relationship, because the fact of the matter is, dating apps are like an all-you-can-eat buffet. So someone might have gone on a date with you, and they thought the date was okay. They didn't think it was the best date they ever went on, but they thought it was good. And so that person decides, well, let me go on a date with another person, and I'll try to compare and decide, you know. And yeah, you guys see where I'm going with this. Anyways. Love does exist, y'all. I know some of y'all are like, oh man, Tintold F, this is coming from you. But remember, like I said, growing up, constantly rejected by girls, constantly being told growing up by, you know, my older sister that nobody would ever love me, that I'm too ugly, constantly hearing people call me the ugliest person in class, and you know, all types of fucked up shit that really fucked me up. And then even when I got my first relationship in high school, people would come up to me to make fun of how my girlfriend looked. So could you imagine that? That shit made me feel even fucking shittier about myself, right? Finally got my first relationship in high school, and people would come up to me in the halls and in class and tell me how ugly they thought my girlfriend was, man. So it's like, what the fuck? But from my time, you know, dating and all that shit, you know, it does exist. But what I've learned is, most of the time, dating is a learned experience. Like, and this is something that I thought was bullshit. When I was 20, me and my ex-fiance split up, right? When I was 20, we split up. And I was like, man, nobody will ever want me. Nobody would ever want Tintold F, right? And so I told my friends and coworkers at work, I'm like, yeah, me and my ex-fiance just split up. Man. And my coworkers were laughing about it. I'm like, what's so funny about this shit, dude? This was my high school sweetheart that I wanted to marry and have kids with. They split up with me. I'm never gonna find anyone again. Like, what the fuck? And they were all like, Tintold F, you're young. You're gonna go through a lot of women. Now that go through a lot of women part, that shit is true. That shit is true. But at the time, I was like, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. But what happened the next couple years? I went through a lot of different women, but I understood this. This is what I understood. Every time I dated a woman or entered a relationship, I learned something new, right? And this is the thing. I feel like most of the time, it's going to take you a couple of relationships until you finally have that one relationship where it's going to be long-term. And why I say that is simply this, right? Let me read chat real quick. Okay. Chat's silent. I guess chat's just listening. This is why I say sometimes you're gonna have to go through a couple relationships till you finally find the one. And even then, when you find the one, it's probably not gonna be forever. It'll probably be for like a long term, and because you know things can change, right? And we'll get to that. In my first relationship. Every relationship I've been in, I've learned something new to take with me to my next relationship, right? And so this is why I say, you know, going through a ton of failed relationships to find your good relationship, it's worth it, it's worth it. I remember me and my ex-fiance, the first one, high school sweetheart, you know. That was my first serious relationship, right? At that time, I didn't really understand, you know, a woman's feelings like that. I didn't really, you know, consider my partner's feelings and stuff like that. And, you know, me and her, you know, we didn't really have those serious discussions about, you know, more serious matters like, hey, let's get an apartment together, right? So that first one was a learning experience for me. Because I was serious about, hey, let's get an apartment together, but, you know, that they never wanted to take that step. They never wanted to move and take that next step with me, but we stayed together for years, y'all, for years. Then I got in my second big relationship, and that was with my last fiance. And what the fuck? Is this a code front? Oh my god. And I remember with that last fiance, that was where I learned, you know. So, first relationship, I learned that I needed to have a partner that's serious, right? Second relationship, I finally got a partner that was serious, and me and that partner, you know, we lived together. And that was the first time I ever lived with, you know, a romantic partner. And this is what I learned from that one. This is what I learned from that relationship. This is the thing, this is why I say I think it's okay to go through a couple bad relationships until you finally get a good one. Because that second relationship, when I was with my ex-fiance, I wasn't prepared to share, you know, to share apartment space with a woman. I wasn't prepared to share the same restroom, well, besides with my sisters, right? But I wasn't prepared to take showers together with a woman. I wasn't prepared to, you know, sleep in the same bed as a woman, right? Or with a romantic partner. And so that one, that relationship taught me what it was like to, you know, actually have a space together with a romantic partner. Actually sharing a space together. Actually paying bills together, you know. That's what that one taught me, right? So the first relationship taught me I needed to find a serious person. Second, you know, big relationship taught me, hey, you know, this is what it's like to share space with someone. And, you know, it taught me a lot. Like, you know, I was a super clean freak. My partner at the time, they weren't super clean. They would keep things clean, but, you know, they had depression. So I had to learn. And it took me that relationship to learn to share space with my partner. Because that was the big issue that we had. One of the big issues we had in that relationship. Where, you know, we struggled to find a middle ground on sharing space with each other. Or, you know, who's going to clean up what, right? So that was a big one. So, you know, that was a learned experience. And so, you know, I always feel like it's okay that you have exes. Because, and this is what I like to say. What is that? Hold on. Is that a gift? Give me a moment, Tatiana. Give me a moment. Buy something first. But this is why I think it's okay to have exes, because you take what you learn from every relationship and you take it into the next. And how can you learn? Good example. I know we're about to get a little PG, we're about to get a little X-rated here, right? So excuse what I'm about to talk about, right? There's a difference between an adult and a kid when it comes to relationships and it comes to dating. So the difference between an adult and kid is this: an adult understands you had exes, and they're not going to call you a slut, they're not going to call you a hoe, because part of being an adult is going through relationships and learning. You know, learning how to have better relationships, learning how to, you know, live with somebody for the first time, right? Where a kid, they'll find out you have a few exes and they'll be like, oh, you're a slut, you're a sleazeball, you know, you're a good for nothing whatever. But you have to get experience somehow. How are you going to get experience on how to be a better partner unless you go through some exes, right? Good example. I'm not gonna read chat yet. We're cooking. What's up? I love TX20. So we're cooking right now. Let me cook. Good example. For the longest time, and I'm telling you guys, there's a whole TikTok category telling middle school guys and telling high school guys that women that have any sort of exes are sluts and no good for nothing women. And that's a whole thing on TikTok. There's a whole side of YouTube like that. And so a lot of young men right now follow those people on TikTok that say that. But could you imagine how stupid that sounds? Calling a woman a slut, or telling these young men right now that women are sluts because, oh, they have one ex. You don't need to get with a woman that has any exes because she's a no good for nothing But how do you get experience? How do you get experience on relationships without having, without going through a couple bad relationships, right? And this is where we're going to get X-rated. Good example. Sex. So if you're a kid in the chat, please leave the stream for a few minutes, y'all. If you are a minor in the chat, please leave the stream because we're about to talk about something serious here. I remember growing up, I was taught that if a woman ever had a body count before you, she was a snuff bag or something like that, right? And that's really what they teach a lot of young men today. That's what a lot of these influencers teach a lot of young men. Now, I'll say this, y'all. There's a difference between an experienced woman and someone that's pimping out their body. And same for these men. Apparently, there's a lot of man hoes these days. There's a lot of guys that I know where, they're just having sex, like, with multiple women in a year. But this is the thing where I'm getting to. How do you gain sexual experience, y'all? How do you gain sexual experience? By having sex with someone, right? So you have sex with someone to gain sexual experience, and before you guys say, "Well, you watch the no-no videos," no, those no-no videos are unrealistic. Those no-no videos are unrealistic. Actual sexual intercourse, it is hot, it is sweaty, it can get weird, injuries can happen. Don't ask how I know. Right? And for someone to become sexually experienced, most of the time they have to go through several sexual partners, right? And that's the thing about relationships. That's the thing about love and all that stuff, right? If you really want to have a good relationship, most of the time you have to go. That's the fact of the matter. Most of the time you have to go through several relationships till you finally understand. Till you finally understand what a good relationship is. Till you finally understand how, you deserve to be treated in a relationship, right? Because most people, they'll be like, oh, as long as I find a guy that gives me kisses or a girl that gives me kisses, that's all I need. Nah, man, it's more than that. It's more than that. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. And this is the other thing about love, and this is why I say it can also never be forever, right? There's been times where there's perfectly great relationships, and things happen during the relationships, right? Years down the line, things change, and you never know what's going to happen years down the line that might cause you and a person to break up. Someone forms an addiction to alcohol. Years prior, they weren't an alcoholic. Now they, 7 years into the relationship, they become an alcoholic, and the relationship's over, right? Things like that happen. Or this one broke my heart. This was a story from my ex-fiance, and this was about her father. Her father was with this woman back in the 2000s, and her father, I think, had a drug addiction at the time and couldn't afford, to feed her or take care of her anymore. So he ended up breaking up with her because he couldn't afford to, take care of her, and told her to, find a man that could help take care of her at that time, right? So they broke up. They ended up getting back together like 20 years later, so at least there's a good happy ending to it. At least there's a good happy ending. But that's what I'm trying to say, y'all, Love exists, it's not ever going to be... Now, there are rare cases where you have people where that first relationship is their lifetime relationship. But you have to go through some dating experience. You have to go through multiple dating people. You have to go through multiple partners most of the time to find out the actual, the actual way a relationship should be. There's some people, and this is the fact of the matter, and it's like I said, I felt this way too, where because they've been rejected for so long, the first person they get with, and it could be an abusive piece of shit, the first person that gives them time of the day, they'll stick with them for years and feel like they'll never find anyone else, even though that person's abusing them, right? And that's the fact of the matter. So, you know, don't ever feel like love doesn't exist. It's just the dating game. Dating is really a game. Dating is really a game. And dating right now with Gen Z, from my understanding, dating with Gen Z, it's half of Gen Zers, from my understand, you know, aren't in relationships right now. But you know, dating takes time. When it comes to dating, this is what I always tell people. And I used to be in the camp of I'm just going to date one person. I tell people date 2 people at once. Because remember, you're just dating them. You're not in a relationship with them, so you don't owe them nothing, right? You don't owe yourself to them because you're not in a relationship with them. And so since you're not in a relationship with them, it's okay to date 2 people at once. So I normally tell people, you know, date like 2, 3 people, and you know, talk with them, text them, and you know, see if you get in a relationship with either of them. Because the issue is, there's a lot of Gen Z men where they'll talk with someone on Tinder for like several months, and don't. Could you imagine that? Spending several months talking to somebody on Tinder, and not even you know, going on a date with them, not even getting in a relationship with them. That's why I say talk to multiple people at once, because dating really is a game. So, and even then, you know, don't be pushy. Just be honest, be upfront, tell the truth. There's a lot of weird guys out there too. A lot of guys that they act like everything's owed to them. That shit just boggles my mind. But you know, don't be scared. Don't be scared to just talk to people. Or what I tell a lot of people these days, I tell a lot of people, just go up to somebody and ask them if they'd like to go out to eat. My ex-girlfriend, I approached her. I literally approached this lady in the Walmart parking lot, and I was like, hey, you know, if you're free this weekend, would you like to go out to eat, you know, on me? And we ended up dating for like half a year, and then she broke up with me because she came out as lesbian. You know, something like that, right? You don't gotta go all fucking out. You just keep it simple, But it exists, Tatiana. It exists. It's not like an anime where romantic love interest just falls on your arms or falls in your lap. Real life can be disappointing. So you have to, most of the time you have to go out of your way, IRL. Most of the time you have to go out of your way if you want something. Love is something. Love is something. Alright, I guess we'll leave the game. We'll leave the game. And I'll read chat. Okay. So let's read chat here. Well, I got in a deep discussion there for a second. Dang, I was going off. I didn't realize a lot of time passed there. Okay, let's see what's going on. Charlie's talking about, okay, they went through a lot of different men, they gave up on men, went to girls, and after a few years found their GF. Yeah, I have become a better lover, and also my GF is also GG's, Charlie, GG's, Charlie. Well, Michelle, it's a hoe, but I would never say, yeah, I wouldn't go up to a woman personally and call her a slut or a hoe, but you know, I was using that in context just to clarify. Yeah, we're gonna change games. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't reading chat there. Okay, what's up, Yogi Bear? Hey, do you want to play a game made by me, made by my friend? When you're done, it's called Throw Stuff at People. Yogi Bear, are you still there? Are you still there, Yogi Bear? We'll do Throw Stuff at People. If you're still there, Yogi Bear, we'll do Throw Stuff at People. Tatiana says, I've never been on dating apps, LMAO. Okay, what's the game? Like, let me look it up. So, yeah, this is what I'll say about the dating apps. Now, I'll tell you this. The dating apps are literally designed to get you to spend money. And they're designed to get you hooked. They're literally designed like gambling. So that's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. That is what I'll say, Tatiana. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't find people. You can find someone on the dating apps, but just know those dating apps are literally designed to get your brain going. Like there's whole studies on how they use psychology on those dating apps to get people hooked on the dating apps. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. You know how there's the whole thing called doom scrolling, where people will like doom scroll for hours on TikTok? Yeah, that's basically in a nutshell how those dating apps are kind of designed. They get you doom swiping. Can we play Salt Battles? I don't know what Salt Battles are, but we might. Scrirt, okay. We'll look up Scrirt. Hold on. Looking up Scrirt. Let's see if we can find him. Okay, what's your... Okay, we'll read chat here. We might, Rayo. TTC says, I used to cut my hair into a mullet. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, TTC. I think you left a... Yeah, I remember now. So, you left a comment on one of my videos talking about Gothmen and how Gothmen are hot and stuff like that. And I remember you talking about, yeah, you cutting your thing into a mullet. Yeah. No, that's reasonable. What's up, though, Frank? Yeah, that's understandable, Tatiana. I've been catfished on the apps before. My brother, they got catfished. Their catfishing story fucked up. I've talked about it here on stream before. I'm not going to talk about it again. But they got fucked up. Yeah, it's not loading for me, Yogi Bear. It's not loading for me, so... I don't know. What we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel here, and we'll just go into the next game already. Yeah, I don't know. But we're just gonna spin the wheel, go into the next game, but yeah, you know, don't ever feel like, you know, love doesn't exist. You really do have to go out of your way to find it, though. That's what fucking sucks. Like, after me and my ex-fiance split, the amount of women I went to just to kind of get where I'm at now, I was just like, oh man, it was a struggle for real. We'll add slap battles. What we're going to do is we're going to add slap battles to the wheel. And we're going to spin the wheel. So, we're at the mercy of the wheel. Y'all. So, whatever the wheel chooses, we will do it. So, slap battles is on the wheel. Let's see what we get. The spider game. Okay. Woo, the spider game. Let's go, baby. But that's the thing about love. If you really want it, yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying in this dating economy to really, if you really want it. Like, the amount of dating and crap you gotta do and stuff like that. I'm just like, ugh. It's annoying. So, I mean, I believe Tatiana and TTC will find somebody someday. As if it's gonna be the one, I can't tell you if it's gonna be the one. Like I said earlier, you know, sometimes you got to go through multiple people so you can finally have that experience to take it into a good relationship, right? The worst part about a relationship is when you live with someone for the first time. Most people are like, oh, I could not. Yeah, most people are like, I can't wait to live with him. I can't wait to live with my Pookie Boo. But then your Pookie Boo doesn't like cleaning the room, and you have to clean up after them, and it creates all sorts of issues. You guys aren't ready for that type of stuff. Man. When you get there, oh, man. Well, once you guys figure it out, you guys know, and it's smooth sailing, man. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn our desktop audio down. Yeah, the spider game. Woo! Woo! Yup.
Yo, 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 yo.
Woo, 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 woo. The real question is, who's I Love TX20? That's the real question.
Dogpile 10.
Oh, yo, chill. Uh, uh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting a call.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyways. What the hell is going on? Why are there 4 people just... What the fuck, man? Alright, I guess we'll find a 4-player server and... Alright, let's go. I feel like we're missing someone, Isn't TTC supposed to be in the game with us? Yeah, isn't TTC supposed to be in the... Oh, they're getting a little raunchy again. Ooh, they're getting PDA in the chat. PDA. No, but TTC, yeah. TTC's saying, like, yeah, see, you know, married couples have problems. Yeah, that's the thing, because you got to remember, and I always put it like this. You have 2 people. You got to remember, even though we all bleed the same, even though we're all little flesh thingies and fleshy bodies, we all have different points of views. We all have different behaviors. I might be a clean freak. You might be a slob, right? I might be moderate. You might be super Republican, right? And when you take 2 people who have very different views and behaviors on things, you know, there's bound to be some issues. As long as the issues aren't really affecting you that much, I think it's okay. Because I feel like even with a regular relationship, there's going to be some issues. As long as it's nothing too crazy, then I think it's okay. They said, ooh, Batching Morningstar and I'm Intense Eyeliner said that they're kissing each other in chat. They're like, I Am Intense Eyeliner is like, oh, my Badgie Star. Badgie Star is like, oh, I Am Intense Eyeliner. I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm being mean with y'all. I'm just fucking around. hold on.
Yo.
Where's TTC? This isn't TTC. This person isn't TTC. Who's this person? They're not TTC. That's not TTC. That's not TTC. This is TX20. That's Tatiana. But then who's this person? Who invited him to the game? That's not TTC. That's what I don't understand. What? I don't know if I want to go on without TTC. I don't know if I want to go on without TTC. Because TTC was in the server with us. So. I don't know if you think that's bad of me teasing you and your GF. I do it to my little cousin too. I'm like, ooh. I do it all the time, man. All the time. It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny just teasing them.
If I remember correctly.
Damn, 6-minute suspension from voice. Nice. We got suspended for saying the F word. Woo! Suspended for saying the F word. Fuck, fucking. I'm fucking my fucking the fucking fucks. Fucking the fuckity fuck. Fucking fuck me. Alright, anyways. Since we got banned, I was like, fuck it, we'll just say every fucking F word that we can think of. The one and only F word. Fucking. Alright, I'm done. Oh. Yeah, my hold on, let me let them know. Yeah, I just let them know that my VC is suspended. Okay, they should know now. Yoink. Oh, we're not gonna be stuck here. Woo. But yeah, love is something. Love is just, man. There's things I understand now where I'm just like, man, if I could have understood them years ago, that would have been cool. You know, like having a baby, that does take a lot of personal time away from your hobbies and ambition. So I tell people, I'm like, only have a baby if you're really ready to put away, like, if you're really ready to have all that free time taken away from you. Because if you have a lot of ambitions, if you're a very ambitious person, and you have a lot of goals and you're career oriented, then having a baby is probably gonna, yeah, you're not gonna have a good time. Where, I mean, I know some people who just, shit. I know some people who just grind it out and stuff like that, right? Or they're like, well, okay, let's go into sewers, or the air ducts. This way. Hold up, let me respond to Tatiana here. Bacon hair is kind of the...
He is conducting experiment on us. He is a traitor.
Even just that, here's something you don't hear people talk about in relationships. Imagine you and your partner are sharing an apartment together, right? And you have nobody you can fall back on. And you guys break up, right? So you guys break up, and you know, you have to move out of the apartment, but you have nowhere else to go. People don't talk about that. That's one of the risks of entering a relationship too, you know? People don't talk about things like that. And that's why I always tell people, you know, dating, love, and relationships, it's a risk, and if you're willing to take that risk, go for it. Man, that spider looking juicy. I wanna... Nah, woo! I ran the wrong way! I ran the wrong way! Fuck! GG. Fuck, I ran the wrong way. I got murked. We'll pull up the next game in the list. So, let's see here. Okay, let's just go into the next game in the list now. So, yeah, that was an L. That was an L and a half. Okay, Willa Names, and I cannot believe you guys left TTC behind, man. Because TTC joined our server, and then you guys just left TTC behind. I'm just like, what the heck? Because I thought that was TTC in the box area with us, and then when I saw the username, I was like, all right, who's the one that requested slap battles in the chat? That was you, Frank. Okay, that makes sense. Is the person that requested slap battles here in chat still? If you're not here in chat, we're not going to do slap battles. We'll just do... What we'll do instead is we'll do murder mystery. Oh, Rayo's still here. Okay, we'll do slap battles. I doubt the slap battle servers will be full, so let's just go into it. But like I said, TTC, I think you'll find somebody one day. It's just gonna be a minute. Like, good example. I have my best friend. He has never been in like a physical, like in front of you relationship, right? He's done online relationships and stuff like that before. He's done online dating, and he's been doing like online dating since 2017. Has never ever met a girl, you know, face to face like that, right? He's been stood up on dates and stuff like that. You know, he's had his heart broken by people that he was talking to online. You know, all sorts of stuff, right? But my friend, you know, they kind of got to that point where they pretty much realized that, you know, they're okay without a relationship. They're okay without love and stuff like that. But but this is the difference. This is the difference between my friend and most people, right? My friend isn't actively going out of their way to try to date people. When you actively go out of your way to date people and you try, like you really try, there's a chance, you know, you might find somebody, right? But my friend, they're not trying to date no one right now. So of course, you know, they're not gonna have a partner right now, right? They're not gonna have a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever the heck friend right now. Well, we're gonna mute the music. God, there are so many people in one damn server. Apparently you can't mute the music, but just remember this. If you really want to date, you have to actively be trying to do it. You have to actively be trying to do it. Just remember that, TTC. Because if you're not actively trying to go out of your way to talk to guys or girls, whichever way you roll, then of course no one's gonna be talking to you, and you're not gonna have a partner one day, right? So, and that's what I told my best friend. I was like, you gotta go out of your way to actively talk to women, man. Because this is not an anime. This is not an anime. Most of the time, people aren't just gonna come up to you and try to approach you. That's a harsh reality, man. Like, dude, what the fuck? We were just doing slap bundles. Oh shit! Oh, whoa, 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 buddy. Oh! Got my cheeks cupped there. Oh, oh, oh. Damn! We smacked the shit out of her. Oh! We got him, we got him, we got him. I'm about to get his ass too. Whoop, whoop. Come here, buddy. Oh! Oh! Bacon! Bacon getting robbed, he getting this shit. Woo! Woo! I was like, damn, we had bacon for sure. Oh! My bad, my bad. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go, my bad. What's up, I'm in Tins Island? My bad, Rayo, my bad, my bad. Okay, let's try again, let's try again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're clapping me. Clapping my cheeks, yo. Come here, come here, come here. Quit running. We ain't. Oh, oh, oh. I bet you I can take her out. I can take her out. She might have a longer reach, but she can't match my jumping abilities. Oh. Wow, the laugh track is crazy. A whole laugh track because I took an L like that. Okay. We got double clappers, so we can clap 2 cheeks at once. Come here, buddy. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Woo! What the fuck is that? A hospital death line out here? Oh my god! What? Oh! Oh! We can do this. We can do this. Come on! Come on! Fuck! Damn, damn, that's tough. Wait, 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 wait! Woo! I think we got him. I think we got him, or he got him. Oh shit! Oh! Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna juke. I'm gonna juke him. I'm gonna make him think that I'm. The fuck? Did he just turn into a cube? Yeah! Ah! Fuck! I thought I could get him like that. I thought I could get him like that. It doesn't allow you to play. Lost. I think you lost connection. What's up, Young Wishes? What do you mean you guys can't join me? Okay, hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find... I think I know why you guys can't join me. I'm gonna find a low player server, and I think you guys should be able to join me from a low player server. What's up, Young Wishes? Where's Dog Wishes? Where is the cookie? Where is that big, beautiful doggo cookie? Where's Cookie, our doggo? Where is the cookie? Where is the cookie? But I'll... Here, TTC. Here, everybody. I'll join a low player server so everybody else can join me. Because I think there's too many people in that server, so... Give me a moment. So, let me invite Fred. Oh, hold on, hold on. Let me join you, TTC. I'll join you. Let me see what's going on. Hey, okay, I'm in a server with TTC. Okay, I Love TX20 is here. Hey, we got the gang! Tatiana's joined us. Okay. Dubs, we're getting the gang going. We're getting the gang going. Okay, okay. I think I can get behind this. Okay, so what you guys do is all you do is click go to portal afterwards. So we got a brick. Is this a literal Lego brick? What the fuck? Come here, TTC. Quit running, TTC. What the fuck? What was that? What kind of anime ass move? He's dead. Come here, Tat. Come here, Tat. Oh. Oh! Yo. Yo! Oh my god! Where am I? Where am I? What is this shit? What is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? I literally got transported to a random fucking backrooms dungeon. What the? Oh shit. Let me read chat real quick. Let me read chat. Doing pretty good, Young Wishes. You should have seen me. I literally drove into town on that e-bike earlier. It was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, after this game, we're going to do Dress to Impress. But welcome, Young Wishes. Yeah, we were literally driving on our e-bike. I was showing Cleveland off. I didn't show every part of Cleveland, but I showed parts of it. You had to have been there. It was good. It was good. God, man. God. 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 God, what the fuck was that? What the fuck? Let me up. Stop. This is bullying. Damn, damn. I think we're gonna get him. God! What the fuck? What the? They turned me into a fucking Yoshi egg. I cannot fucking believe this shit. I literally got turned into a Yoshi. God, man. God, the cheat.
Oh, he died in slap battles. Garbage. Couldn't be.
The cheek clapping here is insane. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Magic events in history, Sonic.
Can you call me tonight, 10? If I can remember, I got you. If I can remember, I got you. God, we're all getting our cheeks clapped there. Okay, let me see here. I'm probably gonna use some Robux here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Oh, the Robux you have to buy just to get some freaking slaps. Crazy. Okay, let's see what else they got. What else do they got? Okay, we'll get this one. Nah, it's too late. I already got this one, baby. I already got this one. We're gonna try something. How do we use our abilities? That's the real question. Dang! TTC actually got someone. Oh my god, no, you're not eating me, you're not eating me.
Domain expansion.
Don't touch that! No, don't touch, don't. Careful, careful! Ah! Oh my god, stop! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Ah! What's up, boo? What is up? I had to go out and she said no. I'm so sad. You asked her, did you ask her to go out with you and she said no? Is that what you're saying, Frank? God! I'm gonna get you. Gotcha, ah! Come on, come on. Oh! Oh! God, man. God! This server is up! Oh my god! Oh god! No, no, no! No, no. What you putting me? Yo! No! No, 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 no! Oh! Oh! Ah! Come here, Sardiana. Yeah. Ha ha! Ow! Ah! No! I'm going back to hell again! Back to hell! Whoa. It's me! God, give me a moment, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to use my effects here. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to use my effects. Damn it, I'm gonna have to leave and then rejoin. Because my fucking UI there glitched out and I couldn't exit out of full screen. Fuck! Frank, hold on, Frank. Let me ask you a question. Didn't you just ask out another girl like a week ago? Her parents are strict, so I let her use my backup account so she doesn't get caught on Roblox. So yeah, that makes sense. Didn't you just ask out a girl a week ago, Frank? Give me a moment. I'm trying to get my globes. What the fuck? Alright, let's do this. Alright, y'all ain't gonna win, y'all ain't gonna win. Yoink! What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck is that? What? Damn, okay, okay. What's this though? What happens if I... Oh, a fort? I thought it was a fort. God, you guys are fucking killing me here. God! What the fuck? We building forts? God! What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, there you go, Tatiana. Dang, TTC killed someone again. Okay, TTC. Got your cheek spot there. Oh! Ah, I got him! You're next, you're next, you're next. Get out! Ah! Alright, who's next? Who's next? Bring it on, baby, bring it on! You're next, boy! 1v1 me! 1v1 me! Oh shit! Not the domain expansion. Woo! Okay. Let's see what chat's saying. Frank's like, yes, I got dubbed Riz. Frank, listen, man. You can't just go asking out random girls and expecting them to say yes. It doesn't work like that. But you can't also be sad about it. Like, dude, of course if you just ask out random girls and they all say no. Like, especially if you don't know the girl, Frank. Especially if you don't know the girl. Maybe the girl just doesn't want to, you know, be in a relationship. Maybe she's already in a relationship, man. You can't be too upset about it, Frank. Like, I get it, rejection sucks, don't get me wrong. Rejection hurts, but you can't just go asking out every girl, man. Oh! Fuck, can't hit respond. Tatiana rejoined us, okay. Damn. Wasted.
I swear if I get slapped one more time, I will slap you and go back.
You're gonna slap what?
I'm gonna slap you in the face, bro.
What the heck?
You wanna fight?
So, this is what I'll say, Frank. Did you guys ever flirt with each other, Frank? Did you guys ever flirt with each other? That's the real question. Like, did you guys ever flirt with each other? Okay, if you guys weren't flirting with each other, man, and they didn't show, like, no, normally sometimes somebody will give you a hint, right? But if there was no hints or nothing, Frank, then it just sounds like they wanted to be friends, you know? Which, nothing wrong with being friends. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, hold up. Let's get this person out of here. God. God. Oh! Oh, we saved! We're saved, we're saved, we're saved. Chill, chill. What the fuck? Ah! Ah! Oh. Dang, banned from VC again. Come here, come here, come here, come here. You're getting next, you're getting next. Ugh. Yeah, run, TTC, run, TTC, I'm coming for you. Run, TTC! Run, TTC! I gotcha! Oh my god. Ah! Going again, okay, we're going again. What the fuck? God, you guys are killing me, man. God. Somebody needs to get this midget guy out of here. The guy that... Let's all just team up on this guy over here or some crap, because this guy is hard to deal with. God, this jumping ass motherfucker! Yeah, get his ass! Get his ass! Fuck him! Fuck him! Fuck him! Oh, get him! Come on! No, no, no! Get him! Get him! Look at this motherfucker! Come on, motherfucker! Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. I'm leaving it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just do dress to impress. Fuck that game. Fuck that game. Let's just do Dress to Impress. Fuck that game to hell. Fuck that game and fuck anybody that likes slap battles. Slap battles was one of Roblox's biggest mistakes, man. Slap battles is the equivalent of a low IQ game. Anyone who plays slap battles has a low IQ. Fuck slap battles. Fuck slap battles and fuck me because I played slap battles. So that means I have a low IQ. Anyways, we're just gonna go to Dress to Impress. Fuck slap battles. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. That game's I'm about to fucking beat my PC up. Okay, let's calm down, Tin. Let's calm down, Tin. Your poor PC doesn't need to get a 10-toe punch now. Charlie's like, woo! Dress to Impress. But yeah, Frank. This is the thing, Frank. If you're still watching, look, man. If they didn't have romantic feelings for you like that, man, I would just be friends with them. I would just be friends with them. That's what I would do. Because, like, they probably didn't even feel that way about you. So how can you be too mad? I know that the rejection stuff hurts. Don't get me wrong. I've had friends that were girls and, you know, I had crushes on them and stuff like that. But now I kind of understand now as an adult. I'm like, you know, some women, they just want to have friends that are guys. Right? And that's normal. That's normal, believe it or not. Like, good example. TTC is a good example. TTC is a female. I'm a male. And TTC is one of my online friends, right? That's normal. And now if TTC came out to me and TTC was like, Tintle Death, I have a crush on you, Tintle Death, and then I reject her. I'm not gonna be like, okay, we can't be friends anymore because you have those feelings. I'm just gonna be like, okay, right? Just saying it as an example. Nobody take that too serious. Nobody take that too serious. That was an example. But you know, sometimes some people just don't have those feelings, right, Frank? Sometimes people just want to be friends. That, you know, that happens. I know you probably had feelings for them like that, but if they don't have feelings for you like that, how can you be mad at them, man? Like, it'd be like if a girl had feelings for you, but you don't have feelings for a girl, right? How can you be mad at them? Or vice versa, Let's say you had feelings for a guy, Frank, and that guy didn't feel the same about you. No. Let's say a guy had feelings towards you, but you didn't feel the same about him, right? Can't be too mad. Yeah, does it suck to get rejected? Like I said, getting rejected, that shit always sucks. But we can't just go like, oh, fuck this guy. And the guy's like, what the fuck, man, you saying fuck me for? Like, I didn't do shit to you. All I did was said I don't have romantic feelings towards you. Right? So just take, what I would say, take a step back. Yeah, take a step back, Frank. Think about it from her perspective. Think about if she actually liked you like that, or she just wanted to be friends with you, right? And think about how she would feel. Think about how she feels, because she probably saw you as a really good friend. Now she's probably like, wow, I can't believe Frank just doesn't want to be my friend anymore because he's pissed off that I don't want to be his girlfriend. But I don't see him like that. I see him like he's a big bro to me. Trust me, I've had friends that were girls that I had crushes on that rejected me. I feel you, Frank. I feel you. I feel you all day, man. I feel you all day. I'm gonna try to go for a quick costume here. I don't got much I can work with since time's running out. Okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I don't got much time I can work with here. Fuck, we're gonna take an L. We're gonna take an L. We're gonna take a mad L. We're gonna take a mad L. Mad L time. Mad L time. Mad L time. Mad L time. Oh man. Oh man. 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 Come on. At least let me change my skin tone. Okay, skin tone change. Put some hair on real quick. Oh man, we're done. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna make it in time. No! We didn't make it in time! Ah! Dang, their fit's actually pretty good here. 5 stars. They went for the theme really good. Oh, you are good. You're good, Michelle. You're good, Michelle. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that, Frank. Frank, you're a teenager. You're a teenager right now, right, Frank? And because you're a teenager, you have to get some dating experience in, man. So I wouldn't call you a slut because I understand you're a teenager, and teenagers date a lot, right? That's pretty normal for a lot of teenagers. So I mean, hey man, you gotta date as a teenager. You gotta learn, you gotta get that dating experience. So I wouldn't call you a slut. Now if you're like a 40-year-old person, man, and you're doing that stuff, you need to settle down. You just need to chill out at 40. If you're doing that at 40 years old, I don't know, man. I don't know. But there are some people out there. I like their electric look here. No, 4 star. 4 star. Tatiana says they joined the wrong server, LOL. Like I said, if you're like 40 years old and you're like, woo, we rocking every cock at 40, or we're gonna smash various women's vaginas at 40 years old. I'm like, man, you just need to just know. You just need to simmer down. But their look here, fuck. Yeah, this person has a really good electrical look. I like that electrical look. 5 stars. But you're a teenager, so, as a teenager, get that experience in. 1 star. I don't think they really follow the theme here. Tatiana over there having bad luck trying to join our server. Tatiana having some bad luck. Okay. I see TTC made an effort. It's okay, TTC. It's okay. I'll give you 3 stars for the effort. It's okay. You have to learn dress to impress, TTC. You have to learn it. You'll get there, TTC. We trust you, TTC. You'll get it, TTC. You'll get it. Nah, you're not quitting Roblox. It's Rapper 17. You're not quitting Roblox. Okay, I like salty pancakes. Look, it's not. Well, the hair. 3 stars for the hair, just for the hair. Hair, that stuff. You're not quitting Roblox. It's Rapper 17. You're not quitting Roblox. We know your ass isn't quitting Roblox. Now get your ass back on Roblox. It's Rapper 17. I took a big L on this one. Hey, it's okay. I feel you too, Chappelle Realm. 3 stars. 3 stars for... 3 star... Hold on. Yeah, 3 stars for being Chappelle Rowan. Then there's me. I didn't even get to finish my outfit. Like, literally. Didn't even get to finish my outfit, man. That's what's crazy. Yeah, I'm showing my cheeks to the camera. Crazy. Get out. Just know. Okay, I like their look here. It's not too electric, but I see what they were going for. 4 stars. I like the color. Yeah, Frank. No, you're not. It's Rapper 17. Frank. It's okay, Frank. You'll get pregnant one day. Frank. It's okay. One of these days, you'll get pregnant, Frank. Who's winning? Damn! Chappelle, Rowan, Slade, okay. Okay, I guess I don't know shit. Wow. Oh, the fact I got 4th place is kind of crazy. I wouldn't expect to get 4th place. Wow. Okay. Where's TTC, though? TTC, you cannot hide. TTC. Where's TTC? TTC. There you are, TTC. We see you, TTC. I see you. Peekaboo. Peekaboo, TTC. Peekaboo. TTC. Come here. Hi. Okay, bye, TTC. Bye, TTC. I just got trolled TTC a bit. TTC's cool. They're cool. Yo. How are they running faster? How are they running faster? I don't know how they're doing that. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's how you run faster. Oh, okay. Yum. Okay, what's the theme? What's the theme? Thanks, Michelle! Michelle's goated. Michelle coming in clutch. Your culture's the theme. What? Okay. We might have a good one. How long are you live for? We're probably gonna be live for like another hour, and then I'm done, Frank. And then I'm done. It's Rapper 17. Why are you gonna quit Roblox? What's going on? It's Rapper 17. What's going on? It's Rapper 17. Tell Tintold Deaf. Tell your daddy why you're about to quit. I'm not actually your father, but talk to me. Let me talk to you, or let you talk to me. Yeah, go on. Let me know what's going on. It's Rapper 17. No, we're not gonna go up this hair here. Frick, don't want that hair, don't want that hair. Since I'm Hispanic, we're gonna go with a nice little sugar skull Day of the Dead design. I'm trying to find a classic Latina look here. Okay, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Make it a little brown. Oh fuck, we can just do the palette, duh. I'm being stupid here. Has to be darker than that. Okay. We got something cooking. No, we're not cooking now. Fuck. Okay, close enough. We're just gonna roll with that one. Browner. Oh, go for that one. Well, maybe if we can change it. There we go. I think that's brown enough. Yeah, I think that works. We'll re-chat a little bit more. Let's see what chat's saying. What is now? Chat. Michelle says, remember when I said that I had something for... Ah, Michelle! Michelle is goated. Oh, hell, Michelle. No, don't actually hell Michelle. Let's not start a cult. We already have a cult on this YouTube channel. What did the haters do? It's Rapper 17. Tell me, what did the haters do? What did the haters do to you to make you so angsty? What did they do? It's Rapper 17. Speak. What are you doing over here, TTC? You okay, TTC? You good, TTC? Are you trying to learn how... Okay, TTC, so if you can hear me, TTC, what you gotta do to get those clothes off of you, on the right side, you're gonna click the little icon that has the person with the blonde hair, and it'll show what you're wearing. Then you go over to the heart that has the X, and you click X, and it'll take off what you have. So you can put on something different, TTC. Just a word of advice if you haven't figured it out yet. Dia de los Muertos, way. so we got that. Let's get the bottoms now. So let's go find some bottoms. Let's go find some bottoms. Oh, hold on. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Which way is the... Yeah, where's all the culture stuff at? Should be over here in one of the rooms, no? Yeah, here we go. Here we go, okay. Spanish. Spanish or vanish? Literally Duolingo. Duolingo is really like Spanish or vanish, man. That's what's crazy, man. Duolingo will really tell you Spanish or vanish. Dang, why do I got a whole chain? Why do I got a whole chain on my avatar there? Okay, well, let's see. There, that works. I think that works perfectly. Yeah, that works perfectly with Day of the Dead. I look very pretty, okay. I can mess up this, I can mess up this. Add some hills. And everything's broken. And I want you to know I am. Okay, let's find our hills. I'm gonna go for black hills, but I think we'll go for red to match Day of the Dead related stuff here. Huge fan of Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead is also known as Dia de los Muertos. It's pretty kosher day. It's a pretty kosher day. I'm gonna darken those red heels a bit. There we go. Whoop. Okay, I think we're cooking. Maybe add some earrings. Maybe add some earrings. Or maybe keep it simple. Let's see what we got over here. Don't see nothing there. Earrings should be over here, no? Yeah, earrings should be over here. Okay, that works. Perfect. Perfect for Day of the Dead. Perfect. Boom. Stylish. Ha! The haters didn't threaten you, Trapper 17. Okay, Henrik went with the classic Latina look. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They went for the Mexican flag colors, unless they're Italian. So we'll give them a 4-star. We'll give them a 4-star for effort. 4-star for effort. I see what they did. GG's, GG's. Okay. Italian. Ah, okay. Hold on, Tatiana's like, I don't have a culture. And I tell her culture is racism. I know Tatiana's like, I cannot believe it. You said that shit. Nah. Not sure what the culture here is supposed to be. No, I'm just kidding, Tat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Tat. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think we'll give her three for effort, because I think TTC's still trying to figure out how to play fashion dress to impress. So it looks like they're trying to figure it out. It's okay. You'll get there, TTC. I promise, Pookie. You'll get this soon. Salty pancake. Okay. They went for the classic American cowgirl look. 5-star. 5-star. Okay. The modern day California goes to Tennessee girl look. I promise you, that's literally all the girls that moved from California moved to Nashville, Tennessee look like that. I promise you. Okay, Nikita over here. What? 3 stars, 3 stars. It's pretty good if you ask me. No, 4 stars, 4 stars. Fuck it, that's good, okay. Damn, that's not bad, Nikita. Then there's me. Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead. Ow! Again, it's not that bad. Let's see what they're going for. Greek goddess is crazy. Not bad, not bad. That's pretty pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, it's Rapper 17. The haters can't be that bad. All you gotta do about the haters is simply this. You gotta look at the haters. This is some sound advice from Tintle Dev. So if you're still watching the stream and you're also playing Dress to Impress with us, you're about to hear some very raunchy advice. I'm kind of in my eye for an eye era. So this is what you got to do. It's Rapper 17. You got to look at these haters and you got to tell them to go fuck themselves. How did I lose to the Italian girl, bro? How did I even get 5th place? Rigged. Rigged. So rigged. But that's what you gotta do. You gotta look at the haters. Tell them to go fuck themselves and fuck themselves. Yeah, fuck themselves with a barbed wire fence. That's what I would do. Cause fuck them. Fuck them. If they wanna hate, fuck them. So please excuse my French there. My French was pretty peculiar, pretty rancid. Pretty outrageous, to be exact. And then we have TTC. Now, TTC, just remember what I said. If you're trying to take your clothes off in the game so you can change clothes, go to the right side where you have this icon right here, and it's the person icon on the very right. You click that, and it'll show all the clothes you're wearing, and then you can remove clothes. So whenever you change clothes, you know, you don't have clothes overlaying, you know, overstacking on top of each other like that. Me right now. Oh no. Hold on, hold on. Let's see here. Fuck it. At this point, fuck it. Let's just go with this. Let's just go with this. I know this isn't me actually right now, but this is how I feel. I feel like this all day. Just carrying around a little white umbrella, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. We'll add a little white bonnet, I guess. Fuck it, just fuck it, just fuck it. We're not even gonna try to be fashionable. We're just gonna go all out white. Like, we're gonna get so damn white, like it's gonna be crazy. No racism intended on that, though. No racism intended. Did not realize that until I just thought about it. I'm like, huh, we're about to get so white, it's crazy. Like, no, that is a... Wow, wow, wow. Very did not mean that statement. Oh, wow. Hey, I kind of look like Sabrina Carpenter back when she was on Disney Channel. Yeah, I kind of look like Sabrina Carpenter back when she was on Disney Channel. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, 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 not bad, not bad. Didn't even notice you but you start the wrong way. Didn't even notice you but you start the wrong way. You good over there, TTC? You good over there? TTC, show us signs of life, TTC. Show us signs of life, TTC. I think TTC is dead. TTC, you good? You good over there, TTC? I guess they're doing something. I'm not sure, but TTC will figure it out. They'll figure it out. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, we're just gonna go full on white for our character. I'm just like, TTC's figuring it out. What? TTC, yeah, TTC's figuring out how to. Yeah, TTC figured it out. Woo! TTC figured it out. Woo! Woo! TTC! TTC! Okay, TTC. TTC's figuring it out. Okay, okay. TTC, it's the small steps that matter, TTC. It's the small steps that matter. TTC's figuring it out. Okay, okay, okay. Let me calm down for a bit. Oh no, did not mean that one. So let me take that off. Let me see, I'm trying to find the appropriate bottoms. Where is the appropriate bottoms that our characters can wear? Over here, perhaps? Okay, I think this one works. It's a little shorter. I'm just gonna call this our character. I think this works. We're gonna remove the bonnet. And voila! Our character's looking snazzy. Of course, this isn't how I look right now, IRL, but sometimes I like to think this is mentally this is how I see myself.
Bro!
Hold on, I think I heard it's Rapper 17. It's Rapper 17.
Everybody's going all crazy.
Whoa.
Bro, stop spamming in my chat. This makes me uncomfortable.
What's making you uncomfortable? It's Rapper 17. The spam? Is the spam getting to you? It's Rapper 17?
People are spamming my real name.
Well, I feel like that's what happens when you leak your own address like you did in that one stream, and I told you not to do it. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Should I leave my address?
No! Don't leak your address! Don't do it. Don't do it. Stay away from him. Stay away from that guy. He is going to leak his address. Stay away from him, everybody. Stay away from him.
I'll do it right now.
Chill, 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 chill. No, chill. Man's is on a suicide mission.
This is 11:29 Instagram.
Oh my god. He said his actual address on the game. Crazy. Crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. The kids actually said his actual address on the game. Holy shit. Okay, I like what they're going for. They're like, yeah, this is them right now, so they're clearly in bed. Probably just chilling right now. That makes sense. GG's, GG's. I like that outfit.
Rapper.
Okay, Melissa, okay. No, 4-star. 4-star! 4-star. Okay, 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 okay. I think this is, yeah, this is gonna be the last one I'm gonna do, y'all, and then we'll talk in chat for a bit, and then I'll get ready to go off stream. Cause it's been a long stream, and I didn't realize how late it is. So after this, if you guys want to talk with me on chat, then you know what, we'll talk on chat. Okay, how do you look right now makes sense. 5 stars. Who's Meow Meow? Okay, here we go.
You'll never beat me.
Person has a literal baddie choker. Crazy. With the laptop, too. Crazy. Yeah, I think the bunny slippers. The bunny slippers are a move.
This rapper about to ruin your entire childhood.
Dang! Okay, they're saying they're gonna ruin this rapper's childhood. What the frick am I looking at? This is accurate. I can confirm this is what they look like at the moment. Didn't even notice your punches stuck the wrong way. Tatiana, accurate. I've seen Tatiana. I can confirm. I can confirm this. This is what Tatiana looks like. I can confirm. Can confirm. Can confirm. Not bad, Tad. Not bad. Especially the hair color. The hair color. I know I want to dye my hair half red, half black again, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I actually want to do it again. This isn't how I actually look right now, but I like to imagine this is how I look sometimes. Sometimes I miss the blonde hair. Sometimes I miss the blonde hair. Sometimes. I don't know if I ever want to go back to blonde hair, though. Like, the work it would take, though. I want silver hair, but man, I'd have to go blonde and just, man, silver hair would be so hard to do. Okay, I like the fit. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good fit. Pretty good fit. Okay, that wasn't that bad. The guy, yeah, I can confirm this is what the guy looks like IRL. I've seen the guy IRL, and I can confirm he looks just like this. Exact body proportions.
Who said you can yell?
Who said what about yelling? Who wins? Wow, second place. Not bad, not bad.
Until that, you beat me. Until that, where the freak are you?
Alright, everybody, hold on. Okay, we're about to, here's what we're gonna do right now. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so now y'all, I'm done playing Roblox, but I'm gonna talk to you guys for a bit. So let's all chat for a bit. So any and all questions you guys got for me, shoot, and we'll all talk. So let's see what chat's saying here. What do you mean I did what? I am intense eyeliner. I didn't do nothing. I know it's Rapper17 literally doxed and said their own address. Yeah, it's Rapper17 literally said their own freaking address in chat. I'm just like, oh my god. Well, in the game, on mic, I'm just like, what the fuck, man? What makes it worse is that is his actual address. And how do I know that's his actual address? Because he told me where he lives. And I'm just like, oh my god, it's Rapper17. Why, man? Why? Why would you actually tell people where you live? Like, you're a little kid, man. Like, that's a no-no. That's a no-no, man. That's a no-no. So, just, it's Rapper17. God, man. God. Okay, so let's see what I'm intense island is saying. By the way, I'm sitting in my GF slap, but you can't see that. Trust me, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the PDA. I don't want to see the PDA. I told people to keep the PDA in the sheets, buddy. Keep the PDA in the sheets. And I'm wearing Youngblood pink socks. Youngblood has fucking socks. Crazy! I would never expect Youngblood to have socks. I'd expect t-shirts and earrings, but that's about it. Tanya says, how was your day? It's been fun. It's been fun and long. Riding around on my e-bike all day, right? With you guys, so you guys can go back and watch the videos of me riding on my e-bike and almost fucking dying, almost killing myself on my e-bike. I'm just like, what the fuck? It was fun. It's fun. Didn't go into IHOP on my e-bike and getting me a bite over there earlier. That was fun. That was fun. That was very fun. Yeah, Evan is like, oh no, I have to go blonde for the Lucifer cosplay. Yeah, for the Has-Been Hotel thing. I know what you're talking about. Michelle. Exactly. I remember that he was talking about that. I remember he asked everybody, you know, if he should do that cosplay. Everyone's like, yeah, you gotta do the cosplay. Do it. Dad. I once went blonde just so I could get silver hair. And I want to do silver hair again. But I'd have to go blonde. Then I'd have to wait like at least a month because of hair damage. Then I'd have to go blonde again. Wait another month. Then do blonde again. And then we could go silver. That's what sucks about that whole thing. Yeah, I saw the Lucifer cosplay. It was actually pretty fucking sick. I know, right, Tatiana? You should. This is what you should tell him, Izzy. You gotta tell it's Rapper 17 10 till death is not gonna claim him if he's gonna continue bullying. Let's see. I'm not gonna come to your house, it's Rapper 17. I can't do that. That's a no-no. I can't go to anybody's house. Yeah, put your inner beast back in. Put your inner beast back in, it's Rapper 17. Have a good night. Have a good night, Michelle. Take care, Michelle. Stay safe out there and don't die, Michelle. Take care. Bye. Anyways, any final questions before we go? Because I'm about to go and I am like, I wonder how TTC's doing. TTC seemed like they were having some trouble on Roblox earlier, but they were figuring it out. So I hope TTC's doing good. I'm hoping TTC, if you're watching this right now, if you're still here, I'm hoping mentally you're doing all good right now. I'm hoping things are starting to look upwards in your life. I can't believe TTC, those 2 short films you made. The first one was really good. The second one, that was short, but that one was really good. I like that one. The second one was pretty good. The couch just could not be me. TTC over here world building her entire house to be a horror house. Crazy, crazy. Good stuff though, good stuff though. What's your biggest advice on depression eating? I got no advice on that, honestly. I like to eat too because I'm depressed every day. Here's what you gotta do, Tatiana. Yeah, I know. Life right now is probably not the best it could be for you, Tatiana. But it's like I tell people, just take it one day at a time, you know. But what you actually got to do, Tatiana, is you got to confront the problems. But just notice, Tatiana, you cannot get the problem solved in a day. So what you got to do is, you know, good example. You got to start with one problem, right? So if you know you have, if you know you're depressed, right? You got to start. You got to start, you know, focusing on. You got to start asking yourself, what makes you depressed, right? But remember, you don't get this solved in one day. You do it over the span of weeks and months, right? Or you spend day 1 or week 1 figuring out what's making you depressed. Week 2, asking yourself, okay, what can I do to, you know, fix that? Or is there anything I can do to fix it? And then week 3 or week 4 or whatever, you know, trying to make steps to fix it, right? Because you can't solve every problem in one day. It's impossible, especially mental health issues. There's nobody I know that, you know, can actually solve mental health issues in one fucking day. And if you can quit depression in a day, you are fucking superhuman, man. But gotta take it one day at a time and one problem at a time. That's normally what I tell people. Because if you try to take on all the problems at a time, try to find a solution for every problem, you're just gonna overwhelm yourself. But you gotta actually spend time trying to, you know, think about that. Like anxiety, right? When, you know, I recognized my anxiety problem, I spent like several months, you know, figuring out what was making me anxious. When I would feel anxious, I would remember that thing would make me anxious, and then I would try new techniques to try to, you know, feel a lot less anxious in public. But I spent months doing that. I spent months working on that one problem to eventually to where I am now. I'm a lot less anxious, but I still get anxiety sometimes in public, so, you know, it's still there. It's just, I've managed to bring it from up here down to here. But I had to spend months on it. And it's just like you, Tatiana. You got to spend months on that one problem. And just, you know, slowly figure it out. TTC says, I did see you ate the stop sign. What do you mean I ate the stop sign? What's that supposed to mean? I don't think I got advice on that to be honest. I don't think I got advice on that, to be honest. I see, Tatiana. Does it make you feel like, you know, it's the end of the world for you, Tat? Does it make you feel like, you know, you're nothing? Because this is the thing. You gotta remember this, Tatiana. We're human beings, right? Our bodies will naturally break down over time. And this is the thing people don't talk about. Even when you're healthy, your body's still breaking down. Even when you're healthy, physically healthy, you're still prone to getting sick or having cancer. There's a lot of fitness influencers that have got cancer. And people will be like, there's no way! How can this fitness influencer who's lifting, running, biking, jogging every day, taking their vitamins, eating good, they got cancer? You know, that's the thing about the human body and stuff. Of course, you know, you can exercise and stuff to prolong your lifespan and decrease the likelihood of developing cancers and all that crap. But regardless, you know, health problems are going to happen in your life regardless, right? Doesn't matter how fit you are, doesn't matter how good your mental health is, problems are going to come up at least at some point, right? And a lot of people all around you, believe it or not, Tatiana, a lot of people all around you, you know, they have physical health issues, they have mental health issues. A lot of them just aren't showing it, right? A lot of them just aren't talking about it. I have a lot of coworkers at work that have, you know, illnesses that they're battling, but, you know, you just wouldn't know, right? And that's one of the hardest things about being a human being, is having to come to accept that, hey, I got these health issues, but I'm still trying to live on. What can I do now that I know I have these health issues? What can I do to try to make it easier on myself to, you know, move on, right? So, like, if you're depressed and stuff, right? You still want to go outside, you still want to, you know, explore the world and stuff like that. You have to stop, ask yourself, okay, I'm depressed. What can I do so I can, you know, continue living my life, but also deal with this depression? Okay, this is what I'll do. This day, I won't go outside. I'll take this day to just chill in bed, just rest, relax. Think about my life. Think about, you know, things. Tomorrow, I'll go outside. I'll sniff the grass a bit. I'll see, you know, I'll take a walk, right? TDC's like, I have bipolar disorder. No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But this is what I tell people. Some health problems are never going to go away. Some health problems are permanent, right? Just like a lot of mental problems and stuff up here is going to be permanent. And when you recognize that the problems that you have up here are permanent, like, you know, ADHD, autism, that's when I think you should, you know, start spending time trying to think of, okay, how can I make this easier on myself? Because you know, if you have autism, the autism is never going to go away, right? You know, if you have social anxiety, your social anxiety is probably never going to ever go away. Like, it's truly never going to go away, right? Like I said, my social anxiety used to be all the way up here. Now it's more so down here. I still got it. I will never ever truly get rid of my social anxiety. But what I did is I learned to live with my social anxiety. Okay, Tin, what can I do now that I know I have this social anxiety and it's affecting my life? What can I do to learn to live with the social anxiety and make it to where it's not affecting my life this much, but it's only affecting this much? To where when I was up here with it, I would be scared to just go in a grocery store. Now I'm like, okay, I'll go in a grocery store. I just sometimes just feel weird in public, right? And it's like you, TTC, you gotta ask yourself, like, okay, what can I do to make, because the bipolar disorder is never gonna go away, right? What can I do, TTC, to make the bipolar, issues I have be down here instead of up here? Like, they're still gonna be here. Like, I'm still gonna have these bipolar issues, but let's try to come up with some solutions to get it down here instead of up here, so it's not too hard on me, right? Yeah, indeed, Tatiana, with how they lie to you makes you feel mentally worse. I know, Tatiana, I know, Tatiana, I know. It does suck. It does suck. Well, there's some good news, Tatiana. From my understanding, especially with iron, a lot of times, I'm not a doctor, but this could help. A lot of times, if you eat foods that are high in iron, it could help. So you don't have to take as many pills. Like I said, what can I do to make it more bearable, right? Okay, I'll eat more food with iron, so I don't have to take this many pills, but I take this many pills, right? Yeah, hopefully everyone gets better. Hopefully everyone gets better. But yeah, you know, when you have those issues, a lot of times they're lifelong, and you know, they become a part of you. They become a part of you. We all got our own issues, you know. And that's what makes everybody unique. You know, we got our own issues that are a part of us, and how, you know, autism makes you think might make someone else with autism think differently, right? Only you know how it makes you feel. Okay, Tatiana says, I'm literally at the point where I want to stop talking to them and not... Take your time, Tatiana. Take your time, Tatiana. Take your time. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Remember, Tatiana, like I said, you have to learn. You have to learn to live with the illnesses, right? You gotta learn to live with the health problems. If it's a permanent health problem, you know, you gotta learn to live with it. Like I said, you have to ask yourself, okay, what can I, Tatiana, start doing to make the problem that's up here, at least bring it down here. But like I said, you're not gonna figure out the solution immediately. Spend some time just thinking of solutions. Solutions that's not gonna hurt you. Specifically solutions that won't hurt you, right? That's always the goal. Thinking of a solution, but spending your time, spending days, spending weeks thinking of solutions that aren't going to hurt you. TTC says, I tend to feel ignored, but it's really just my lack of motivation in life. That's fine, TTC, that's fine. This is what I'll say, and I guess I've started to see this become a lot more normal. You know, I guess it's pretty fucking normal these days for people just not to feel motivated, because, like, you know, in life, really, you have to find something that makes you feel motivated. Like, what keeps you motivated? What makes you want to keep living? What makes you want to wake up and do something tomorrow, right? For me, it's music and all the cool things that I collect, and some of the experiences. That's what's keeping me motivated to move on, because I like to do what I like to do. So, you know, I like to wake up tomorrow thinking, yeah, I'm going to do this again, or I'm going to do this, or we're going to go to this thrift store, we're going to find these records. Because, you know, that's what keeps me motivated, right? Can't wait to water the plants tomorrow. Woo, we're going to water the plants. Yay, woo. Plant garden. Let's go, boys. But, you know, a lot of people, they're still trying to figure themselves out, and they're trying to figure out what's going to, you know, what's going to be their motivations for tomorrow. But some people, they just don't have nothing that motivates them, and I guess that's okay. I've come across people like that where I thought it was weird, and I really thought about it, and that's the thing. You know, some people just don't have things that motivate them, and that's okay, right? Some people just want to make money and make ends meet and just wake up tomorrow. You know, it's not that deep, right? And that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Tatiana. Frank says they have a little bit of autism too. Yeah. Well, it's like me. I sort of know how you feel, Tatiana. You know, and I thought about this for the longest time. For the longest time, I felt like I just couldn't get people. Like, I just couldn't understand people. I couldn't understand nothing about people, and I felt so out of place. And I still kind of feel out of place at times. And a lot of times I would, you know, say just like you, I don't feel like anyone else, right? I'm never going to be like anyone else. And I had to accept that with myself, you know. I don't want to be like anyone else. I want to be like me. I want to be like Tintel Deaf, because, you know, my brain might not function like most people's, and that's okay. You know, why would I want to be anyone else? Why would I want to be somebody else? I don't want to, you know, have somebody else's problems. I'd rather have my own problems to deal with. And it's just like you, Tatiana, you know. I mean, you can be inspired by other people. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, be Tatiana. Be you. You know, don't be Craig from down the street. Craig from down the street, I'm going to give him a knuckle sandwich later. I'm going to give Craig from down the street a knuckle sandwich. Because fuck Craig. You know? And that's the thing. I think a lot of times we tried so hard to try to just fit in. You know, or try to feel like we fit in. But the fact is, Americans, most of us are just weirdos, man. Most of us are just weirdos, and that's okay to not fit in. That's okay to not have a group of people you fit in with. That's okay, Nothing wrong with that. Like, whatever makes you happy in your life, you just do it, man. Like, it's like me personally. I don't like having too many friends outside of work, and so a lot of times I don't try to have physical social relationships with a lot of people at work because I just don't want to have those type of relationships. It's not me being antisocial. It's more so, and it's like I told one of the guys at work, I'm so busy outside of work that I just would not have time to spend with, friends outside of work. And once he understood, right? TTC says, my goal is my DIY projects, but in the long run, I'm not financially independent. Yeah, they say money don't buy happiness. That's what they say. They say money doesn't buy happiness, but I feel like it can buy happiness to an extent. Good example. Money bought my e-bike, right? And I'm pretty fucking happy with my e-bike. Money bought this PC that I have that I'm streaming to you guys on my YouTube channel. So, there is money that bought that happiness because it makes me happy that, we can all just sit here and talk. I'm literally just a random guy in the middle of Tennessee in a fucking bedroom and shit, just talking to strangers on the internet, right? But it makes me pretty happy just to know that, I spent that money so we could eventually get to this point on our channel where we're all just sitting here talking and shit. So I think money can buy happiness to an extent. I think it can. It's okay, Tatiana. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, Tatiana. That's most people now. Believe it or not, Tatiana, and this is... I'll say this, y'all. A lot of people don't know that times are changing. Most young people aren't even in relationships. Statistically right now, it's normal to be single. Like, the majority of Americans are pretty much single now. That's normal. At least Gen Z. Majority of Gen Zers are single. That's normal in society now, right? 20 years ago, that wasn't normal, but now it's pretty normal to be single in society, right? Things are changing, right? Social ability, I've read in recent times, social ability, it's, and socialness, that's changed a lot, and now it's starting to become normal in America. Well, it's already normal in America to not have many friends. 20, 30 years ago, you were seen as an outcast for not having friends. Now, these days, it's normal to not have friends, right? Times are changing. Even with marriage and stuff, right? 40 years ago, people expected you to settle down. Now, most people are like, most people are like, times are changing. So I think it's pretty normal to have, online friends over IRL friends. I think that's normal. I think that's pretty normal. So there's nothing wrong with that, Tatiana. Most of my friends that I've had, and I'll say this, most of my friends that I've made in my life have been online, with the exception of very, very, very few individuals. So very few individuals. Even especially when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager and a preteen, I used to have a ton of online friends on this one social media site that's now, it's defunct, it's gone, called 3DS Plaza. I had a ton of online friends there, and I remember those days. I see you too, Frank. TDC says, I don't have my group. I'm an outsider. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you could say if I have a group, my group would probably just be you guys, the Tintle Deathlings, and maybe my best friends. Because even at work, right? At work, when I'm at work, everybody all gets in a single file line. They all go to the break room and the lunchroom together. And then there's me. At work, I just like to go to my car, or I like to just stay away from everybody, right? At work, everybody likes to get together, likes to talk with each other, and most of the time I like to stay away from everybody and just do my thing, right? Of course, people might think I'm a weirdo for that, but that's just what I like to do, a few years ago, when I went through that breakup with my ex-fiance, it's like I said on this channel before. When I went through that breakup with my ex-fiance, I really got out and started socializing with people a lot. So I went and hit up bars, hung out with coworkers, and all that stuff. But since those days, and 2023, I was socializing the hell in public. So I was always out and about with friends and stuff. And that now as time has gone on, and I've become a lot more ambitious about certain goals and stuff. I've kind of realized, like I said, I just don't have time for IRL friends. And it's not even just that. It's like, when you have to, good example, I have to already answer a lot of your guys' comments and messages online, right? Then I have to answer my family members. And I have to, go there and help my family members on top of full-time job, doing school, and doing music, right? And then you add IRL friends to the mix. That's a lot more responsibility too, right? So to me, it's just like I just don't feel a need to really socialize with people right now and, make more IRL friends because I'm already super busy. So it's like, I don't need to go out of my way and try to make even more friends because I'm already super busy and stuff. So that's why I don't think there's nothing wrong with, being the Lone Ranger or whatever you want to call it. TTC says, I want to jump in a time machine, but I have a quote I made up if anyone wants to know. What's your quote? Frank's like, you mean MySpace? No, I'm not talking about MySpace. There was a website back in the 2010s, and it was called 3DS Plaza. 3DS Plaza was basically someone tried to recreate MySpace for the 3DS, for the Nintendo 3DS. Yes, the Nintendo 3DS had a web browser. Someone tried to recreate MySpace for the Nintendo 3DS, and that's what 3DS Plaza was. 3DS Plaza was basically the 3DS version of MySpace. So yeah, I guess you could say MySpace. TTC says, yeah, people drift away eventually, but then again, I've been surrounded by narcissists. Yeah, I know, TTC, I know. It's okay. Here's a little head pat for you, TTC. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I'm giving you a head pat. Pretend your head is right here, TTC. I'm giving you a head pat. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just pretend your head's right there. I'm giving you... Good, TTC. Good, TTC. Okay, I'm just messing with you. I'm just playing with you, TTC. Anyways, yeah, I mean, that's true. Even like... And this is the thing that I've realized about IRL friends, right? I have one IRL friend that I've had for 10 years. And I've had a lot of IRL friends in the last 10 years, but remember this. Everybody's life is different, right? And a lot of those IRL friends, they move across state, or they go and move to another city so you don't see them anymore. Or their work schedule is different from you, so you guys don't call anymore. And eventually friends drift apart. And that's the thing with real life, Since everyone has their own life, everybody's going in such different directions. And when your directions are not aligned anymore, that's when you drift apart, and that's the fact of the matter. That's also why I say, like, I have in the last 10 years I've had a lot of IRL friends, and we've all drifted apart because everybody has their own life. Everybody gets busy in their own life. Everybody's prerogatives change, so everybody everybody's paths. It's kind of like when you come to that road that has three paths, right? Everyone goes a different path eventually, and some people stay on the same path for a long time. Just depends. Tatiana says, life is like a rose without the stem. Life is not complete. That is a good quote. I can fuck with that quote. You're good, Frank. But... But yeah, that's what I'd say. Like I said, a lot of times, people go separate ways. After high school, people move to other states or go to college somewhere else. Relationships change, so everybody, a lot of people go separate paths. Some people stay on the same path with each other. So that's the thing with friendships. I think a lot of people forget about that when it comes to IRL friends. Recently, I deleted a ton of contacts in my phones of people that were IRL friends, but I haven't spoken to them in years. Like they were, like we would hang out outside of work or we would hang out IRL. But then, I started a different job or they started a different job or they got married and, we don't talk anymore. So just deleted them out of my contacts just because we haven't spoken in years and we haven't seen each other in years, right? That's really how, making friends as an adult really is. You know, that's one of those harsh ones. That's one of those harsh realities. That's like, oh man. But eventually, you do find that one friend that you guys are friends for a long time. Eventually, you find one of those friends. TTC says they want to be a mom, but I think TTC is gonna say that they're scared to give birth, which I don't blame a lot of people. I too would be scared to have a human baby in my stomach. Yeah, it's like what I said, TTC. The fact of the matter is, TTC is the majority of Gen Zers, so the majority of people in our age group, TTC, they're single. They're single and not looking to mingle. And that's the fact of the matter. So, it's pretty normal to be single if you're in our age group right now, TTC. And also, if you want to date, unfortunately, times are changing, TTC, and it's not like the 50s where guys approach women. Now times are changing, and they're doing studies, and a lot of women are starting to have to approach men now, which is, I'm just like, wow. Okay, I guess. So, times are changing, TTC. It sounds like you're going to have to start approaching these men. I know, it's bullshit, TTC. I know. It's bullshit, TTC. It's bullshit. TTC's like, man, this is bullshit, man. Just want a guy to ask me out, but now I'm going to have to approach these men because times are changing. Yeah, I know, TTC, I know. Let's see. Yeah, that's reasonable, Tatiana, about the kids thing. Tatiana says, is it bad that I'm picky on my type of people? Now, some people are going to say, well, if you're picky on your type, then you're a shitty person, and blah, 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 blah. No. I don't think it's bad. I used to think it's bad, but let me explain why it's not bad. Right? My name is I'm going to use this as an example to explain why it's okay to be picky on who you date. My name is Tintle Death. I like collecting vintage records. I like listening to new music. I like making music. And I'm alternative. And I like a nice turkey and cheese sandwich with mayo on it, right? Now, watch where I'm going with this. What I don't like... Hold on. I just lost my train of thought here. Okay, now. I know what I'm going to say. Notice how I said I like to collect, records and all that stuff, right? I said I like to, I like turkey sandwiches with cheese and mayo on it, right? Those are the type of things I like to do, right? Now you might not like those things that I like to do, right? You might not prefer those things in your life that I prefer in my life, right, Tatiana? You might not prefer vinyls and old vintage records and old magazines and old comics in your life like I prefer them in my life. Because that's my type of life I want. Those are the type of things, keyword type, that I like in my life, right? And people forget We're human beings. We all have different points of views. We all have different things that we like, right? I might be a Coke fan, you might be a Diet Dr. Pepper fan, right? And that's where people forget. Good example, people say be different. But then when you try to be different and not conform to the norm, they'll just go out of their way to harass you. And so that's why I think it's okay to be picky, because, everyone has the type of qualities or type of traits that they're looking in someone. I might like older woman, right? Or I might like younger woman, right? No. I might like older woman, but you might like younger woman, right? You might like muscled up men, I might like muscled up women, right? We have different preferences, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because you got to find the person that you would prefer to have in your life. It's your life, so you choose who you want to prefer to be in your life. I wouldn't want to get with someone that I would not vibe with. That would just, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be selective. There's nothing wrong with that, TTC. It's okay, Tatiana. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay, Tatiana. It's okay. It seems like you get a 2-for-1 deal if you like both men and women. So Tatiana's over here getting a 2-in-1 deal, right? Good example why it's okay to be picky, right? Could you imagine a goth guy and a country girl with each other? I couldn't. I could never see a goth guy and a country girl being with each other. Those are like two polar opposite personalities. And based on their political beliefs, they probably wouldn't vibe, right? That's just the facts of the matter, right? But a country girl for country guy, yeah, she's probably going to have a good time. Goth guy with a goth chick or an alternative chick, he's going to have a good time, right? That's why I think having a type or being strict on who you date, I think it's important. And it's not even just that, self-respect, right? Self-respect is a good one. You want to find, how do I put this? You respect your body enough to where you're not going to let just any man touch your body. Or you respect your body enough to where you're not just going to let any woman touch your body. So you're selective on what kind of guy or what kind of woman you'd get with, right? You're very selective on what kind of person you want to meet your parents. You want a nice, upstanding gentleman to meet your parents. That's okay. Or maybe you just want a slick, laid-back type of man or woman to meet your parents. That's okay, right? Nothing wrong with that. That's your preferences. I'll see, Frank. I'm starting to get sleepy over here. I listened to Red Leather not too long ago, Tatiana. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. It's okay, TTC. I know, it happens, TTC. It happens, TTC. I've been in that situation too, TTC. I've been in that situation too, TTC. I've been on both ends. I've been on the ends where there's been girls I asked out that didn't like me, and then girls who tried flirting with me that I've rejected. So I've been on that. Yeah, Red Leather's pretty cool. Red Leather's pretty fucking cool. Trying to figure out who's the guy behind Red Leather, that's the interesting thing. Don't ruin it, Frank. Don't ruin it, Frank. Don't push it, Frank. Don't push it, Frank. Don't push it. Don't push it. Watching you, buddy. Watching you, buddy. the Walmart yodeling kid, I'm gonna lose my shit. If it's the Walmart yodeling kid, I'm gonna lose my shit. But I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. Could be perfect, right time, right place when you meet someone, right? You know, you just never know. That's the thing, you know. When you meet someone, good example. Maybe Tatiana's future lover is halfway across the United States, and Tatiana isn't going to be with that future lover until a few years down the line when that person halfway across the United States decides to move over in Tatiana's area, right? Or maybe, I don't know, TTC's future love interest is currently, you know, in a shitty relationship while working at a Speedway gas station. And in a few months from now, they'll be single again and they'll run into TTC and really hit it off with TTC. You never know, man. You never fucking know, dude. It's like when I've made... Good example. Good fucking example. And this is crazy how things work in our universe. When I made a really good friend with a coworker, right? When I used to work at Amazon, I made a really good friend with a coworker, and my coworker got a dog, and that dog so happened to be my ex-fiance's dog from a whole other state. So could you imagine this shit? I made, you know, me and a coworker become really good friends. Said friend gets a dog, and the dog so happens to be my ex-fiance's dog from a whole other state away. What were the odds of that? What were the odds of that event happening? Crazy, right? Or event number 2. I had a coworker who lived in Georgia years ago, but, you know, we were here in Tennessee together, right? We're here in Tennessee together. So we're working in Tennessee. And we're talking about where we lived in Georgia. And get this shit, me and this coworker both lived in Forest Park, Georgia at the same time and didn't even know it that we crossed paths. And so we're over here. Think about this shit. In the 2000s, me and this coworker, back when we were kids, lived in the same damn town. And here we are 20 years later, working as security officers in Tennessee and had no clue that we crossed paths before. A whole other state away until we got a job together, right? What were the odds? What were the odds, right? You're good, Frank. You're good, Frank. You're good, Tatiana. You're good. Trust me, my singing voice isn't that good either. My singing voice isn't that good either. That's good, TTC. That's good, TTC. TTC over here has their honey bunny, their honey buns. Get this money, son. No, yeah, they have their little bunny. That's good, TTC. You never know. You never know. It's like what I said with my ex-fiance's father. In the 2000s, my ex-fiance's father broke up with their partner because they couldn't afford to, you know, take care of their partner anymore. So he broke up with their partner. He didn't see that woman for 20 years. 20 years goes by, or about 20 years. They randomly meet each other in public again after 20 years. Hit it off, and now they're married and they have a house together. What are the odds, you know? And that's the thing with love and friendship and relationships. That's the thing with the world, you know? Most of the time, a lot of the shit that's going to happen later down the line, the people are there in the world for it to happen, but they're just not there at the place or the right time yet. Or you're not there at the right place or right time yet. But remember, you also got to go out of your way to get shit kicking. An engine cannot just start by you looking at the engine and saying, start engine. You also got to do some work too, so just remember that. Remember, if you want to get an engine running, you got to get that engine running. And that's a metaphor for life. That's a metaphor for life. Sometimes you got to put in that work. It's okay, Tatiana. What I did to, because if you compare my singing voice from like 2 years ago to recently, my singing voice is a lot better now in recent times, especially on that hostage song. This is what I'd recommend, Tatiana. And then some of the covers I've done recently have got pretty good. There's singing lessons on YouTube. There's two I follow. Right now I'm following Michael Jackson's singing lessons. Those are really good. Those are really good. But you're not gonna get the singing lessons like perfect from the get-go. You gotta practice every day, and eventually you get that shit. I know, TTC. I know, TTC. Tough one, TTC. Tough one. TTC's like, my lover is somewhere here in the U.S. I don't know their name. I don't know their face. I don't even know what they look like. But one day. Yeah, I know. Time having to wait sucks. All that shit fucking sucks having to wait and figure it out. I know, TTC. I know. Time, man. Time. Got another one. Good example of time and place, man. Person I went to middle school with for 1 year in middle school. I hadn't seen them in almost like 13 years, right? Didn't see them for like 13 years. When I worked at my job over here, there was a guy that I was working with at my job, and I'm like, huh, this guy looks familiar. He kind of looks like this guy I went to middle school with, right? And so, because I don't know if you guys remember me talking about this, but I moved a lot. I moved a lot growing up, so I went to 2 different middle schools in 2 different states growing up. No, same state. So I went to freaking middle school over here for like 1.5 years on one side of the state of Tennessee. Then I moved and went to middle school on the other side of Tennessee, and when I was working my job over here, there's a guy I looked at and I was like, huh, you know, he looks like this guy I went to middle school with at this point in time. What were the odds when I talked to him? That was one of my old friends from middle school that I hadn't seen in 13 years. What were the odds that we'd be working at the same company together? Crazy odds, right? Crazy odds, right? I was like, my mom gets tired of me singing sometimes. I feel you. I get tired. I get tired of myself singing too, Tatiana. I know it's hard sometimes. You can't be motivated every day. Shit, I have some bad days. That's okay, man. That's okay. Anyone that says they're happy all the time is on drugs, man. It is impossible to be happy all the time. You're gonna have to be sad at times. You're gonna have to be angry at times, and that's okay, man. That's okay. I'm tired of this shit where people are like, oh, you gotta be happy all the time. Nah, bro. You can be happy the majority of the time, but there's no fucking way in hell you're gonna be happy all the time unless you're on drugs. That's the fact of the matter. Any final questions before I go? We've been on this live stream for 3.5 hours and I'm tired, y'all. I feel like I'm about to fucking pass out in this chair. Any final questions? TTC says it's somewhere on YouTube in 2005. You'll find it, TTC. No. Yeah. Since we're talking about finding shit, I found an old childhood toy that I spent 15 years looking for. And I found it online the other day. It took me 15 years to find an old childhood toy that I used to have back in the day. 15 years in the making, and I finally found it. And I'm thinking about buying it online, but I saw the price of it, I was like, oh, it's called I think it's called Mooikins or some shit like that. It's a weird name to pronounce, but it's a good game. I know, Tatiana, I know. God, man, I'm tired, y'all. So, any final questions? I'm about to hit in stream. I'll give you guys 15 seconds. Boy is falling asleep in chair in real time, man. Boy is falling asleep in the chair in real time. I'd say go for it. Go for it, Tatiana. Literally, share anything and everything. Share anything and everything. It's okay, TTC. One day you'll find your TT lover. Your trash to lover. Yeah, trash to lover. I guess you could say it like that. Go for it, Trash to Crafts. Go for it, TTC. Go for it. TTC been under cooking grind lately. I'm just like, dang, TTC over here went from making crafts to cooking to making short films. I'm like, damn, TTC been on a content grind lately. Like, what? What? Yeah, I don't know what the hell. I'm not gonna pronounce that because I don't want to butcher the name. I don't want to butcher the name TTC. I don't know what that is, but damn, you're over here cooking that crap. Just based on the name alone, I'm like, damn, TTC over here getting intricate with the cooking. Okay, okay. Heck. Steak and plantains. Okay, not bad, not bad. TTC, not bad. Oh, I was like, what the fuck, man? I didn't realize it. My bad, TTC. I was like, I was sitting here. I was like, what the fuck kind of Italian is that for a second? My bad, TTC. I'm a little slow right now. I'm a little slow. That's on me. That's on me. Anyways, I'm about to get ready to go. Tatiana, just send it to us. Like, comment on one of my videos or something. But I'm about to go because I'm tired. So, love you all. Love you, TTC. Love you, Dad. Love you, AZ. Love you all. Boy is tired, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. But I'm tired right now, y'all. So I'm gonna try not to die.